morning and welcome to another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach, here to lead you through another awesome workout. So today is Sunrise Fat Blast, y'all. So pump yourself up and get ready. We have a series of 10 exercises that we're gonna do for 40 seconds each, a minute break in between the circuits, and repeat all over again for circuit number 2. You're gonna need 2 pairs of dumbbells, a skipping rope, your yoga mat, and enough energy. Are you ready? Go gather your equipment, get your water bottle, and I'll see you right after the break.
Jamaica's favorite drama, your guilty pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
All right, welcome back. We are going to ease right into our first circuit, starting as always with our warm-up. All right, so we're gonna move right into it. We have a lot to move through today. So I want to start with just jogging on the spot right here, taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can also march it out if you cannot jog on the spot today. Remember, you're meeting your body where you are. You're gonna give yourself a challenge, but this is a no judgment zone. Everyone is at different places of their fitness journey, okay? And there's no better time than now to get started, okay? So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And let's get going. We're tackling Fat Blast, Sunrise Fat Blast today, all right? So we're just getting our heart rate all the way up with our warm-up just for a few minutes. Let's wake that body up and just rotate the hips all the way around. Excellent. Giving thanks for a brand new day. Rotate on the other side. And again. On the other side, rotation. And let's go anti-clockwise right here. Let's do the same for our ankles, but first let's jog it out again. Right here. You can raise your knees up. You can do it a little less impact if you need to. That's it. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate the ankles. Very good. And other direction. And other side. Very good. And other direction. Excellent job, guys. All right, so just twist side to side here. That's it, that's it. That's it, that's it. That's it, that's it. Raise the arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And toe touches, raise up. Toe touches, raise up. Very good. Give me 8 more. 8, good. 7, and 6, 5, let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it side to side right here. Very good. Extend the legs out, arms are reaching all the way up and over. Very good. Take it to the back. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me 10 jumping jacks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna move right into our workout. All right, so we're gonna start with some weighted side lunges. You're gonna pick up one of your dumbbells, okay? We're gonna step out to a side lunge. So you're sinking your hips all the way back, keeping your knees behind your toes, keeping the left leg straight, the right leg is bent. All right, 90 degrees right here. Then you're gonna step forward to a lunge. Anyone with a knee issue, take the lunge backwards, all right, instead. All the way down, and we're staying on our right side, and then we're gonna move into our left right away. All right, very good. Give me one more. Keep that knee behind your toe. All right, next side, ready? Straight into it, and go. Down, stretch, forward lunge with overhead press. So lunge, curl up, overhead press with forward lunge. Side lunge, curl, press, and side lunge, curl, press. Give me one more, and side lunge with our curl to our press. All right, pick back up the second dumbbell. We're gonna go into rows right here. Bent over rows, raise up, come to a deadlift, calf raise, and down. Row, deadlift, calf raise, and down. Row, deadlift, squeeze, calf raise, and down. 40 seconds here. Row, deadlift, squeeze, calf raise, and down. Let's go. Row, deadlift, raise up, and down. Row, flat back, deadlift, raise up. Last one. Row, deadlift, squeeze, and up. Okay, so we're gonna move into skipping ropes. You can either skip with an actual rope like I'm doing today, or you can make believe a rope and just jump on the spot. Ready? 40 seconds, and go. That's it. This is sunrise fat blast. Or 40 seconds here. Very good. Keep it going. Looking good. Push through, focus. That's it, guys. I love working out with my Sunrise family. Snap a pic and let us know you're with us. After the workout, of course. 3, 2, 1. All right. So remember I said you needed 2 pairs of dumbbells. We're gonna use your second pair to go into an elevated squat. So you're gonna get your heels up on the dumbbells right here, your toes downwards. All right. All right. Hold it steady. We're gonna sink down into a deep squat. Let's go. Deep squat, squeeze. Deep squat and squeeze. Let's go. Deep squat and squeeze. Deep squat and squeeze. Looking good. Down and up and down and up. Slow and steady for this one, guys. We're blasting some fat here, toning up, burning some calories. Keeping your knees behind your toes. You got this. And up. Last one. Down and up. Okay. Weights down. Let's roll these back. You're gonna take them back up in your hands, and we're going for cross body curls. So we're just crossing the body right here. Right and then left. That's it. Let the top of the dumbbell touch your shoulder. That's it. Curl up. Curl up. That's it. Looking good. Curl up. Excellent. Looking good. Keep pushing. We're gonna move into some lat raises after this. All right. We're almost there. You should be feeling that burn. Last 2. And straight into lat raises. Ready? And go. Lat raise, bring it forward and down. Lat raise, forward and down. Let's go. Lat raise, forward and down. Again, lat raise, forward and down. Good job, guys. Lat raise, forward. So I want you to bring the dumbbell all the way up to shoulder height. Knees slightly bent, core nice and tight. Hold it up with all your strength. Right here, weight training is such an important component of fitness. That's it. And weights down. Okay, I'm gonna go into some skaters, starting with our low impact. 40 seconds, ready and go. So if you need to stay right here, this can be you. 40 seconds, we'll do first 10 seconds together. And then, if you can jump with me for an extra burn, join along. If not, stay right here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hop, place, hop, place, hop, place, let's go. Place, hop, place. Very good. Stay focused, you got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're down for tricep dips. Ready? Turn in the palms of your hands inside, facing forward. Legs up and bend at the elbows, down and up. Strengthening these triceps here. This is a full body fat blast. With my favorite Sunrise family. Let's go. Big up to all WellFit Club members who are here with us this morning as well. Down and up. Down and up. Looking good. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. A few more seconds here. You guys got this. Down and up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're gonna hold one dumbbell in front of us for a plank finisher before we complete our first circuit. Take a 1-minute break and move all the way through that again. Get ready, palms up, body parallel to the floor, and go. Touch the dumbbell in front of you, right here. Try not to shift your body, just the weight that allows your body to just be balancing on this one hand right here, not too much shifting. Reach up, touch the dumbbell. You got this. That's it, looking good. Almost there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather. 1-minute break. Take a sip of water if you need it. We're gonna move right into our second circuit shortly. After you get a chance to just compose yourself, bring your heart rate back down because we're gonna go through that circuit one more time, all right?
It and minute every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this a we island. So keep Jamaica, say me could do it, keep Jamaica clean. Beg you listen to me please. No plastic bag, no fear blowing at the breeze. No proper garbage, disposal, recycle plastic, now make it full up in the streets. Bag it and minute every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this a we island. So keep Jamaica, say me could do it. A message from the National Solid Waste Management Authority.
All right, take one last deep breath out through the mouth. Pick this dumbbell up. We're gonna start with that side lunge, round 2, last round, best round. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. All the way out, curl, forward lunge. With our overhead press, we're isolating. Starting with the right side for the lunge, the left side for the overhead press. You got this. Looking good. A few more. Give me one more. Squeeze out one last one. Then we switch. Very good. And other side. And go. Out. And up. Let's go. Out. And up. Keep those knees behind your toes. Sink down. Push all your weight back into your hips. Stretching that right leg. Curl up. Left leg. Lunge. Give me one more. Out. And up. Grab your second dumbbell. I'm gonna go into a row. All right, bent over row into a deadlift, into a calf raise. Ready? And go. Row, deadlift, squeeze the glute, raise up and down. Row, squeeze that back. Raise up, squeeze the glute. Good. Row. Deadlift, squeeze, up and down. Row. Deadlift, calf raise and down. Row. Deadlift, calf raise, down. Row. Deadlift, calf raise, down. Last one. Row. Deadlift, squeeze, calf raise and down. Grab your ropes. 40 straight seconds. Skipping. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. That's it, guys. We're so far through this workout. Let's just finish strong and done. All right? Looking good, looking good. Skip it out with me, guys. Let me feel that energy. Let me feel that sunrise energy. Let's go. Burn it out with me. What does not kill you make you stronger, right? And this won't kill you, I promise. Keep going. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. All right. Grab that second pair of dumbbells. All right. We're gonna get the heels up, squatting down. 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and sturdy up. Ready? And go. Down and squeeze. Down, squeeze right here. Down, squeeze. Looking good. Elbows tucked in nice and tight. Squeeze the glute at the top. Getting as far down as you can go. Very good. Woo. Almost there. Almost there, guys. Give me one more. Very good. All right. Let's just move these weights out of the way. We're gonna go into cross body curls. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Slight bend of the knee, chest up. Curl right here. Make sure you're moving through with your breath, guys. Don't hold your breath. Even when you feel like this is such a big challenge, this is where it's important to breathe. Very good. Looking good, looking good. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's go. Up and down. Last two. Last one, last one. Very good. All right, same stance. Chest up. Lat raises. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, and go. Out. In, down. And out. In, down. Let's go. Out. In, down. Good job, guys. Out. in, down. Let's go. Out, in, down. Good job. Out, in, down. Good job, guys. Stay with me. Out, in, and down. All right, we're gonna move into skaters. 40 seconds, starting with low impact, 10 seconds, and then 30 seconds of full speed if you can. Ready, and go. Down, down, down. Get ready to jump with me if you can. If not, stay right here. You can just pick the speed up a little. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, and join me if you can. That's it. Powerful hops. Let's go. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Down for tricep dips. Ready? Up and go. Bend at the elbows. Down and up. Almost there, guys. You're doing so well. Woo. Down and up. Good job. Looking good. Push it, push it. A few more seconds here. And we're going into our plank touches. Last one. Excellent. All right. Put that plank vertically in front of you. Put that dumbbell. And then plank out. Ready? Parallel to the floor. In 3, in 2, up in the plank, and touch, touch, touch. We're almost here, guys. Remember, it's not how we start, it's how we finish. Finish strong. Stay with me. Don't even think about falling. Stay up, stay strong, get strong. This is sunrise, fat blast. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll up. Let's move straight into the stretch. Clap yourselves. So proud of you. Woo. Stretch your arms over. Just stretch the triceps. Good job, guys. That was certainly a challenge. And you just deposited more goodness into your wellness account. All right. And this wellness account affords us all the things that we want in life: vitality, strength, mobility, discipline. All right, all the habits that we're building here at Sunrise. Okay, so I want you to stay disciplined, stay focused. Try and develop this habit by joining us in the mornings. All right, follow our program. Let's stretch the hamstrings. Woo. And walk it over to the other side. Hold it here. Then just hold on to both ankles and just let your neck hang. Let's hop together. Roll up. Let's take 2 deep breaths in through the nose and exhale it out. Last time in. And bring it to your heart. Clap yourselves. Thank you so much for joining us for Sunrise Fat Blast. We'll see you after the break for today's WellFit pillar of the day. Good job, guys.
internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. We just finished Sunrise Fat Blast, a powerful full body sweat, and I'm so proud of you for making it through. And as always, we're gonna close out with our WellFit pillar of the day, which comes from our Live Well pillar. All right, so today we're tackling something free, something simple, yet something so very powerful. It might be a wellness tip that you have been skipping for a while, and that is, drum roll, walking bare feet. Yes, you heard me right. Kicking off those shoes and feeling the earth beneath our feet. There is something truly special about this practice that science and our ancestors have both recognized. You see, walking barefoot, also known as earthing or grounding, is about making a direct connection with nature. Our ancestors instinctively walked barefoot on natural surfaces and their bodies thrived from it. But in our modern world, we often find ourselves isolated from the earth, quite literally. Okay, so we wear our shoes with rubber soles and we spend most of our time indoors, which can disconnect us from the earth's energy. So what happens when we walk barefoot? Well, those amazing nerve endings on our feet start sending signals to our brain, creating a harmonious dance of positive sensations. Okay, so walking on the grass or soil, it can really reduce inflammation in our bodies, help to regulate our sleep patterns, and even improve our immune system. Okay, so it's like a natural remedy that we have access to all the time. But it's not just about the physical benefit. Walking barefoot can also be a meditative experience. As you stroll mindfully, feeling each step, you become more present in the moment. And here's the best part. It's accessible to everyone. You don't need any special equipment or you don't need a gym membership, okay? All you need is a patch of grass, a sandy beach, or even a patch of soil in your garden, which we all have access to here in Jamaica. All right, so I encourage you, my Sunrise fam, to kick off those shoes whenever you can. Take a mindful stroll in your backyard, walk on the beach, or find a cozy spot in the park. Come to Hope Botanical Gardens, okay? Let your feet be free and let nature work its magic. At Sunrise Fitness, we believe in a holistic approach to health, and staying grounded by walking bare feet is just one of the simple joys that we can incorporate in our lives, okay? So thank you for joining us today. I'm Camila McDonald, urging you to stay well, stay fit, and seize the day. See you for another workout and wellness session soon.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Celine, what go on? We can say we're a friend now, Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work, yeah, and the people them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville, but now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
Baby, follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, we drop, go
have going on? Hi, IT.
I love it too. It's picturesque.
It is, indeed.
And it gives you a feeling when you look at the morning and it's not the sunshine, but it looks like early morning.
And that song is nice. I love it. Sunrise, summer vibes. That's right. That's what it is. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Tami. I miss you.
Look here, I miss you too. I feel like I haven't seen you in 3,000 years. Yes.
Tami.
And I love when you come back today in like your khaki, back to school. I love it.
I'm not frightening some parents right now. Say, Ita, don't do it to me because I'm just getting used to the summer and now you're reminding me about back to school already.
No, not at all.
But it's one of those days. I'm sorry. You really think it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you know, what can I say? I feel like a baby today. Yeah. I feel like a baby after the weekend because let me tell you something. It was a Sumfest weekend for me. And Wayne said it perfectly yesterday. He said, Tami, this is a dry land jet lag. We're tired, you know. We're tired because remember, no, you know, we start from 4:30 to get ready and start. So we don't leave till 6:30 in the morning. And you're working all through the night, 2 nights in a row. God bless everybody who works behind the scenes on these shows. Like we always think about the artists, but you see all of the people who work behind the scenes, from the people who build the stage, lighting, sound, production. All of everybody. Those are the people who are on the whole time. It's crazy. You don't see them on the stage. You don't see them on the stage. But God bless the artists too.
God bless them,
obviously. Everybody did a great job.
I know energy drinks were sold on the weekend.
Look, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I heard it rained though, and the underground was muddy.
Little muddy-ish. Yeah. I was mostly inside of the media tent, so I didn't have. But walking from where I had to walk to the media tent, I was like, yeah, man, this is it. But that's fine. We're here now. So
I'll put you on the spot. Who was your pick for the entire Sumfest?
Niger Boy.
Oh my word!
Yeah, I loved his performance. It was incredible. And to see him just, you know what was incredible? A year ago, he was watching the live stream. Yeah?
Look at that.
So to me, that is just, and there are a few artists
She's not joking when you're saying he was watching the live stream. Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
He would say exactly that.
He would have said, hear him to me now when him come around, hear him now, Tami, you look beautiful. I said, stop it! I love him. Yeah. But he literally said, you know, a year ago, this was not a part of his plan or on his mind. Yeah. And it just reminded me that you do not know what God has in store for you. Yes. You do not know what is ahead of you. Yes. But I can tell you this, your best days are ahead of you. Yes. The best is yet to come. And with that, good morning, everybody. We didn't say good morning.
You're preaching good. Come on, let me put some offering cup this morning. But Tami, what you just said is so true, but we have to trust God.
Yeah, man.
You know, watching Niger Boy, I watched the video and I said, he has to trust the people around him.
Amen.
The person who walk him up on the stage.
Yes.
He has to trust persons who manage his financial affairs. Who the barber who cuts his hair.
So much.
He has to trust them because he cannot see them.
Yes.
You know, so trust is so important.
Yes.
But you know, above all, he opened with that song. I said, whoa.
Oh, that song.
I said, why did he open like this?
Because
you are here.
Yeah.
Moving in this place. I worship you. So I watched it. I wasn't there live, but I liked it also, you know.
Yeah.
And speaking of him and God, the verse of the day is when Jesus spoke again to the people. He said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8.
How fitting was that?
Yeah, perfect. We didn't plan that.
We did not. And while we're on it, let's talk about our word for the day, or word of the day, which is fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
Fortuitous. It's an adjective meaning happening by chance rather than intention. Example.
Moment a while ago
was fortuitous. It was fortuitous. It was a fortuitous coincidence that Nita just happens to fit right into the madness of sunrise. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. When I saw Nita show up at the Sumfest media tent, I immediately said to Wayne, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. 3 seconds. That's what Nita's our floor manager, who I was like, tell me when we have to stop talk. When we have to wrap it up, XYZ, so I see mommy go so, whoa, but no, it was lovely.
It was good.
It's also International Self-Care Day. Oh boy, something we hear so much about, but I'm no good at. International Self-Care Day. The International Self-Care Day, it aims to encourage and educate everyone women and men, by the way, boys and girls, by the way, on the importance of everyone to be attentive to taking care of themselves by nurturing the inner glow, tending to well-being and recharging like a boss. It ensures vibrant, balanced, and a joyful life adventure. Self-care is one of those things that, you know, we talk about a lot, but it's not easy to do.
I mean, we've been vilified somewhat, and some men feel that they cannot take care of themselves or shouldn't, and we are called metrosexual if we go and get our nails, you know. And
it's true.
But it's good. I mean, women like it.
Yeah.
You know, women like it. I can tell you that, men.
Yeah. I think women like when men make time for themselves. I think men are a little better at actually taking care of themselves and making themselves a priority.
Yes.
I think women are so used to tending to everybody else that it's really hard for them. Like, you know, I always joke with Wayne about like him napping, for example. And I'm like, how can you just decide to sleep? Like, I wish I could sleep. And I'm sure every woman has looked at their partner at some point and go, must be nice. Must be nice to just kick up your foot.
Power naps are very powerful.
Yeah, but I can't do that. Like, it's impossible. And it's not that I can't do it, I don't do it. And I wish I could. That would be a part of my self-care routine.
That is why we have different roles and we function in our different roles, and we ought to so that's why we will come together. You know, remember the movie the guy said, "You complete me." I think it's Jerry Maguire in Tom Cruise. That scene, he said, "You," and she said, "Shut up."
Yes.
You had me from hello.
Oh, watch out. We can't remember the movie there.
Tell me, sing my song. When tea time come, pan up, we no want no tea, pan up, only the bread, pan up, with the jam pan it up, pan up, trending topics.
I love that.
Positive response to Mr. World Jamaica. Am I reading correctly?
Mr. World, yes.
Mr. World Jamaica country enters competition for the first time in nearly 30 years. 26 years after the country first entered the Mr. World competition, Jamaica is back on the stage, and the organizers say that the response has been very positive. The competition is targeting men between the ages of 17 and 27. I just made it.
Just missed it by 72 years.
Who will be challenged on their mental prowess and physical fitness.
Wow.
Last time Jamaica entered Mr. World was in 1998. That was the year Reggae Boys made it to World Cup. So it's been a while.
It's been a while. I think that's really cool. Why not? You know, if we have Miss World entering, and why not have Mr. World? No, sir. Not him. Him are trouble. By the way, happy belated birthday to you, Atlas. It was his birthday yesterday. He turned 8 years old. I just want to dash that in there because I will forget, even though me I'm mother. There he is. Look at that sweet boy. Oh my goodness. He is
Atlas.
something else. Believe you me. I'll name him right when I name him Atlas.
I'm not told the world.
Trust me. But anyway, all right. Let us have a little fun now, guys. We have woken you up. It is time for us to, you know, revive everybody, get everybody in a dancing mood. Them say everybody can dance, but not everybody a dance. Well, everybody gonna dance.
Yes, this
when
morning.
The selector leg on this mixtape. Run it, my selector.
Run it, my selector.
Move to the drum and make your body kick. Step forward and come up back quick. That are the new style where the whole place I do. Rap bogle dance and music sweet you. Bogle around the place night and day. So just rap bogle dance. I'm a your tune now play. I'm missing on it that after no so bogle stay. She can't do it good but she a rock same way. For real, me love how the girl never do. Rock so, deep so, to got them look sweet. Oh no run the dance up, get on the dance so. Dance in a Jamaica middle name. Feel it up go a England a trend. Immigration I call out your name. So make your friend get close. Signal the plane. Signal the plane, make we signal the plane. Signal the plane, make we signal the plane. Signal the plane, make we signal the plane. So make your friend get close. Signal the plane. Good. From you know you in your own suit. Lava show them the parachute. Parachute. Everybody feel do the parachute. Good.
Everybody here, move your body here, sweat up your body here, free up your body, come on, come on, feel it, come on, 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 world, dance to the world, timeless dance to the world, dance to the world, everybody now, who take over the dancing world, have it locked like Jerry in a curve, give them a diamond and a pearl.
the right, back to the left. Everybody really bounce and dance and go along bad. Make up a face like Wacky, although him no there, him left I dancing standard. Free me mad and the baby, to the teenager, me grandma, yes and me granddad. Everybody get mad, to the out and mad, out and mad, out and mad.
We a bucket together when everybody out. Fried chicken we a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online. Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames. When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment to share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together.
Winnings are on floor. Winnings are on floor. We not 75-inch smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them to win. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a do it. S24 do it. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and enroll for chances to win.
Winnings are on floor.
Harry, how was school?
It was really good, but I'm really hungry. Can we get some juicy patties?
Sure we can.
I never see a boil up patty like you.
Hey son, you good?
No, Dad, I'm starving. Can we get some juicy patties?
Celebrating over 40 years of everyday moments.
SuperMed Family of Pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed Family of Pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessings. SuperMed.
It's the Quartz Appliance event. Cook it, chill it, wash it, get it at Quartz. Cook it on a stove starting at $35,999. Chill it in a fridge starting at $76,999. Wash it in a washer starting at $140,999. Or prep it with a small appliance up to 50% off. Plus, free gifts with select major appliance purchases. Get it now and pay later. It's the Quartz Appliance event. Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end July 31. Conditions apply.
It's the evolution. The Miss Universe Jamaica Beauty Fashion and Wellness Pageant 2024 is back again. Bigger, better, and even more exciting. Come out to the Grand Coronation Finals at the AC Hotel Kingston and see in live and living color special guest Miss Universe 2023 Shanice Palacios, Miss Universe Jamaica Dr. Jordan Levy, and a host of other luminaries as this year's amazing array of beautiful contestants battle to represent Jamaica in Mexico this year. Tickets available online at www.myplug.com. Visit us on Instagram at Official Miss Universe Jamaica for more information. This is the most exciting show on earth. Be there. Miss Universe Jamaica, beautifully confident and enhancing lives.
Many strides, one dream, many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success. The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Welcome back to this segment of the show. And if you're just joining us this morning, it's a good time to join because it's headlines time. And headlines time, we're excited because we always say, when TK come pana. We don't want bad news pana. Only good news pana. With the vibes pana.
Yeah, it's kind of a plea.
Great morning.
Great morning.
It's so good to see you guys.
Thank you. Likewise.
It's good to be here. Let's jump in. Can we jump into the headlines?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
But before we even do that, let's do a special shout out to Junior Gordon, our sunriser, who's watching this morning from St. Lucia.
Cool.
What a St. Lucian breakfast looks like, okay, Junior? Because we definitely want to hear that. So hi, and the whole of St. Lucia.
Yeah, I love that. Hello.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into the headlines.
Let's do it.
All right. So underground wires may not be the solution. With residents growing impatient with the pace of restoration of electricity in some communities across the country, calls have intensified for the burying of power lines underground. The Director of Communications for the Jamaica Public Service Company, Winsome Callum, says such a move could potentially cost 7 times more to implement. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Darrell Vaz, has also indicated that the government is assessing the feasibility of going that route relative to the power lines. However, the venture would be an expensive undertaking. He was speaking at a cabinet press briefing and he added that credit has to be given to the present system because the electricity grid did not collapse but went down to 30% during Beryl's passage.
I think this is one of those double-edged swords where, in many ways we think, yes, that would make sense for when we have, a lot of rainfall, hurricanes, all that stuff.
More secure, more efficient.
Yeah, and we think, yes, it might cost more now, but in the future it will, be better. But I will say there's also the fact that I know that with underground wires, you also have problems with underground leaks or water getting in, which poses an even bigger problem because it's harder to then find where the issue is to resolve. So at least with the system that we have now, finding the place where it's been breached is a lot easier than if you have to dig up. So I can understand why that would be. It would have to take a long look at that and make sure that it works efficiently.
And the question is, where are the success reports from countries who have used underground wires and it has worked and is working?
Lots of places, of course. But again, with us, our problem as well is also flooding. So that becomes a problem when, we don't have sufficient draining or proper drainage. So there's a lot to think about.
I just can imagine that initial cost.
It would be. And yes, would feel it.
And the road infrastructure too.
It's a whole lot. And then think about every time they'd have to correct something, and I don't know the inner workings. I'm just saying what I generally know is that then to find that spot, then to correct it is not simple.
But someone might be saying, well, what's the solution? Because what we currently have is not the most efficient way, and of course when we get hurricanes like we just had and we are going to be having, I'm not speaking it, but I'm saying this is a very active season. How do we prevent, protect, preserve?
I'm just saying I think we have to be careful how we oversimplify anything or any solution or, we just have to think, okay, let's look at the
broad picture
as well.
Makes sense.
Absolutely. Next up, this happened earlier this week, but we didn't get to talk about it. A civilian kills police sergeant and commits suicide. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, is mourning the death of one of its members who was shot on Monday by a suspect he was transporting from the corporate area Parish Court in Halfway Tree. Reports suggest that while en route to the sergeant's office, the deceased attacked the policeman. Head of the JCF's Corporate Communications Network, the CCN Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, she says a tussle ensued between the two men. Thereafter, the officer was shot. Before other officers could disarm the man, he turned the gun on himself. The man has been identified as Dion Singh, owner of Dion Singh Auto. Singh was under investigation for fraudulent acts and had a court session that Monday.
Whoa.
All the way around sad. Especially, I just cannot imagine how all the families involved are feeling.
Right, because there's nobody to prosecute.
Yeah, and for the police officer, you're doing your job. you put your life on the line every single day.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're coming up against. You think something may be, simpler than it is. And this is, it's a tough job because you go in there expecting the worst of a lot of things as well. And you know you're putting your life on the line.
Yeah.
But to see when it actually comes to this, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And also, I have to say, I don't know the dealings of, or the inner workings of this, but I know it is also very sad when we have an issue of murder-suicide.
Yes.
Because it speaks so much again to the wellness or the mental health of somebody, and especially our men who are suffering in Jamaica.
I think it was yesterday I was seeing the news talk about police and depression.
That's going to say, the study on depression, like the JCF officers being some of them clinically depressed, and I mean, when you're reading things like this, you can understand why. It's their fellow, it's their partner, their co-worker, their team member.
A staunch reminder of what we are up against every single day. You think it's normal for that? To go there every single day and know, you know what, this could be it. And while that may be true for all of us in some sense, they're putting themselves in front of danger all the time.
Very sad.
And sometimes unknowingly.
Absolutely.
Very sad. For both families, it's tough. I mean, I think he's in business with his wife, I read. I'm sure she's in the middle of all of this trauma all around. It's very sad.
I cannot even imagine.
I thought we wanted good news, TK. It's supposed to be Why Not Wednesday.
I have a kind of Why Not Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's go to it.
We need a stinger for this, man.
Let's do that. It's kind of, we'll see.
Let's
it's
try.
raining fish cakes. A professional our football game was suspended in Norway when fans threw fish cakes and other objects onto the field to protest the use of a video assistant referee, or VAR. The Norwegian Eliteserien game between Rosenborg BK and Lillestrøm was initially stopped mere minutes after kickoff due to the fish cakes raining down on the field. Players returned to the field from the locker room, but the game was stopped a second time and suspended after just over half hour of play, with the score 0-0 when fans from both sides continued to throw fish cakes and started adding tennis balls and smoke bombs into the mix. The protests surrounded the use of VAR, which fans and even several supporter unions complain leads to referees taking much too long to make decisions, bringing the games to long halts in the meantime. And the league adopted the VAR in 2023.
Okay. And so they just, make the time even longer by throwing fish cakes onto the field. Oh, excellent choice. Why them have food at Dash?
I was just about to say, they protest different, boys. Fish cake at Dash?
That is the equivalent of a fritters. Where are we throwing no fritters?
When I say it would never happen.
Yeah, the only way I'm throwing a fritters into my mouth. All right, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you, TK. A blessing is up on the other side of the break, and I think we could all use a little blessing right now. It's a Wednesday. Why not Wednesday? Stick and stay with us.
Fish cakes. You can imagine I see them at your
Gearing up for back-to-school expenses? Well, Chris and Charles is making back-to-school as easy as ABC. From July 1st to August 23rd, 2024, borrow at low rates, and here it is! You could win one of 24 back-to-school grants of $50,000! Imagine the possibilities, covering all your expenses and winning big! Call us at 876-926-0609 or visit our website for details. Conditions apply. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles. Authorized on Section 58 Trips, betting and lottery site.
You know what's sweet? The new pack Sweet Living promotion. Win great prizes.
Bedroom set, living room set, or kitchen appliance set plus TVs and monthly cash prizes.
Send in 5 new pack labels or a receipt. Labels must belong to at least the new pack canned beans, coconut milk powder, and new pack oil categories. Fill out the tagline. New pack, more than just value. Place your entry in one of the drop boxes at participating outlets. Enter by mail or online at newpackjamaica.com. Time to live sweet. Enter the new pack Sweet Living promotion June 16th to August 31. See the press for more details. Authorized under Section 50. 58.3 of the Betting Gaming and Lotteries Act.
We believe in golden years that shine bright, and nutrition plays a vital role in keeping our seniors healthy and happy. Studies have shown that in Jamaica, nearly 35% of men 65 years and older and 10% of women the same age are underweight. As we journey through life, nutrition remains essential. But as we age, it becomes even more crucial. Many older adults face nutritional challenges, and inadequate nutrition with the management of non-communicable diseases contributes to or worsens their well-being.
If older persons are losing weight rapidly or have loss of appetite or difficulty swallowing, please take them to a doctor or the nearest health center. Let's help our seniors stay happy and healthy with good nutrition.
This is a message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we not left your island taste curry goat and manage water. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we can't left your island taste curry goat and manage water. Everybody grab a island. Cheers. Tell your friend about the island. Cheers. Me have two in my hand. Cheers. This a product is nice, man. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we not left your island taste curry goat and manage water. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we can't left your island taste curry goat and manage water. Catch the flavor.
In everything we are give God the glory. In everything we are give God the glory. In everything we are give God.
Of course, if you're just joining, welcome to Sunrise. Welcome back to Sunrise for those who have been on all morning. Earlier, Tami said that it's a good time, an opportune time for a blessing, and we have a blessing that we're going to be introduced or being ushered into right now. This morning, Wednesday morning service, we are joined by a gentleman who is indeed has a special blessing over his life, and he wants to share it with you this morning. Gospel recording artist, Minister Blessed. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thanks for having me.
Yes,
good to be here.
Good to be here. Yes, exciting news. I hear events coming up. I mean, but before we get to the event coming up, I want to get a sense of your background.
Yes.
Because, I mean, you have a very interesting story because of your studies and your ministry. So talk to us about how you started and, you know.
Yeah, so my mother is a choir director. She's always been, so I've always been involved in music. But in terms of my ministry journey, that really started with the gospel reggae revolution when Papa San converted, so back in 97. So I remember being at the first concert at Church on the Rock in 98, and you know, that's what really inspired me to start. So I formed a group called the Blessed Group. We'd go around singing different songs, you know, covering Junior Tucker, Stitchy, Papa San, singing at different events until, you know, I had a calling on my life. You know, we had an upper room experience when I was at Ulmer's Boys School ISF concert, and you know, the Holy Spirit just filled me, and you know, God just started depositing songs in my spirit. I stopped singing their songs and started singing my own songs. You know, so dropped the Blessed Group and became just Blessed.
That's Blessed, Minister Blessed. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. And of course, I heard that you studied psychology. So studying ministry, the juxtaposition of both. I mean, talk to us about that. How do you end up, what was the desire like for you to say psychology? I'm going to study that.
I'll be honest with you. When I was going to school, I was never good at like the sciences, so not with chemistry, physics. Definitely can't do maths. 1 + 1 will probably say 5. So you know, I found myself more leaning to the arts, so literature and sociology and history. So by default, kind of, that's why I kind of got into the study of psychology. But I found that God worked it out in a way that, you know, people just started coming to me with their problems, and you know, it's kind of becoming this counselor, so to speak, without the official title. You know, so there are many situations that I've had to deal with. You know, persons going through divorce, or you know, people running away from home. There are so many things I've had to counsel, and then going through an episode myself where I tried to, you know, commit suicide after a breakup. You know, so after going through that experience, you know, God really showed me how, having gone through that, you know, how I can be a blessing to others as well, and let them know this is not the end. You know, this is not how you have to go out. God wants more for your life because you have a purpose.
That's a powerful testimony, Minister Blessed. And of course, speaking of powerful testimony, you'll be hearing a lot more about that this weekend. Talk to us about it. When, where, what time?
So this Saturday, July 27, I launch my EP. It's going to be at Swallowfield Chapel at 6 p.m. We have music by DJ Mark. We have Sean Lifer coming in from Florida. Prince Saj will be there, Fully Jesus. John Mark Wigan. Jody and Panche will be there as well. It's going to be an awesome time. So we'll go from 6 p.m. right up till 11. Tickets are available online at spiropen.com. You can also get tickets at MB's Pharmacy, Source of Light, and La Vega Pharmacy. Not La Vega Pharmacy, short. Yeah, it's La Vega Pharmacy in Spanish Town there. And we have some lovely gate prizes, thanks. So we have KFC meal vouchers given away. We also have gift baskets. We have hotel day pass for 2. We have My Bounce Back brand will be giving away a hoodie. And we also have a Samsung phone being given away courtesy of one of our sponsors, Mobile City Plus. So, it's going to be an amazing time. I have to thank my sponsors for making this possible. ABC Electrical Sales, Island Mobile Vets, MB's Pharmacy, Orion Insurance Brokers, PNS Events and Vacations, and one more, Caribbean Gospel TV.
Caribbean. Oh, that's good. You have excellent memory. That's why you study psychology. Where can people follow you and keep up with what's next in your career, in your ministry?
Yes, I've made it very easy. So anywhere you go on social media, if you type in Minister Blessed, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere, Spotify, anywhere you type in Minister Blessed, I'm the one you'll find. So very easy to connect with me, very easy to follow me, very easy to get in touch.
Yes. Where do you worship? Church?
So, you're going to take longer now. I born and grew here in Jamaica, so I've been worshiping at the Portmore Gospel Chapel. However, for the last 7 years, I've lived in the UK, so I just fly down for this. I currently am worshiping at the Lighthouse Gospel Centre in Manchester, England.
So, Manchester, England, the admission to go to worship with them is free, not the airline ticket. But this Saturday is a different story. Thank you very, very much for coming and sharing with us, Minister Blessed. That was Gospel recording artist, Minister Blessed. On the other side of the break, don't leave, because we'll be taking you to church with some Wednesday worship ministry, or what you call performances. So stick and stay. Don't move a muscle.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is...
Winnings are on floor. Winnings are on. We not 75-inch smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a way. S24 way. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan, or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on floor.
Recycling Partners of Jamaica. Yeah, we got to make a change, and we have to do it now, can't wait for later. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that will be safer than in the gullies and in the drains. Recycling Partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, yeah, the place of it clean. PET, the top of the ethylene. HDPE, buckle up against screen. Baby to granny, everybody roping. Yeah, we got to go green, you know what I mean. See the sign from the bin, if we drop it in, true car window you flick, that another thing. And we don't want no garbage in this game. No, we handle it up, but them are not the same. So listen up, Jamaica, I'm saying it's time to make a change. Recycling Partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that we'll be safer than in the gullies in the every range. Recycling Partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment, more money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payment. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
Next 10 TV.
BCJ then set the scene. Sound so good and the picture pristine. More content, new feature
features in.
So forward, let me show you the praise.
Station, them a bring HD to your TV.
Yeah, for you, and for me.
For real, higher image quality, interactivity.
Recommendations for your personality. New technology.
We never get the first, so we in the top 3. Oh, yeah, me. You can see straight TV screen. And the students check in. Never miss a lesson, cause the audio clean.
While listening.
Emergency messaging with geo-targeting. One any parish when the storm is coming.
More content for highlight we.
Future brighty.
I'm glad you agree.
BCJ, them set the scene. Sound so good and the picture pristine. More content, new features in.
So forward, let me show you the praise. Next Gen TV. Next Gen TV.
Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. That's right, no light, no water, nor cable bill. Just take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $80,000 or more on 18 to 36 months between July 8 and August 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. First place, free bill payment for 6 months valid at $600,000. Second place, free bill payment for 3 months valid at $300,000. And third place, free bill payment for 1 month valid at $100,000. Plus one winner of $50,000 weekly. Visit any of our locations island-wide to apply or online at quartzreadycash.com. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Mr. Blessed Sunrise. Once again, listen. There've been so many times I believe the enemy lies when me think God forsake me. When me down and out, broken and no money, me not say nobody. But somehow in the midst of your storm, you tell me keep pressing on. I hold fast to your words, and you never yet fail. Lord, I'm grateful for everything that you done when I thought all was lost. You said my battle is won again and again. Look how much time I feel, but God now let me down again and again. And when I feel inside, you give me a smile for a frown. Again and again. You make me walk on water while my enemies drown. Again and again. You deliver me again and again, again and again. Lord, I regular me feel you. Fall short of your glory, I never did I heal you. Me never mean to betray you. You come for die for our sins, but we beat you and jail you. Lord, please forgive me, cause we sin against you really plenty. Lord Jesus, without you me empty. We just ask for your grace and mercy. Lord, I'm grateful for everything that you've done when I thought all was lost. You said my battle is won again and again. I look how much time I feel, but God now let me down again and again. And when I feel inside, you give me a smile for a frown again and again. You make me walk on water while my enemies drown again and again. You deliver me again and again, again and again. Next. Hallelujah. Where the worshipers, just stretch your hand. Just stretch your hand to Jesus wherever you are right now. And say, in all I do, I worship you. Hallelujah. In all I do, I worship you.
In all I do,
in all I do, so Lord, I worship you. I'm thanking you for all you brought me through. So every trial that I face, I know you see me through. In all I do, so Lord, I worship you. First thing when I wake up, to you, Lord, I have to lift my prayers up. Yeah, you want me, I take up. Promise to serve you until all my days up. You are my friend, you are my father. No other God, none more would the rather. As the deer panted after the water, I long for you in all I do. So Lord, I worship you. So Lord, I worship you. I'm thanking you for everything He's brought you through, for all you brought me, every trial. So every trial that I face, I know you see me through in all I do. Our worship is a lifestyle, right? To worship you I live, to you my heart.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
John Mark!
Celine, where you going? We can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
You're the sugar to my tea.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too God specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me. I talk about.
What you think about me no matter. You know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
No, so that can make feel close. All right, you asked for it and we listened. Ask Tami is back. I can just hear you guys in the comment section right now. And I know we aren't experts, okay? Well, Ice is not an expert.
Look here.
No.
Rephrase that.
No, he has been on this earth since Moses was a boy, so
yes,
he knows a lot more than me.
Good morning again, Christine. That's Tammy's mom. She and I went to school.
That's not true. They did not go to school together. He taught my mom.
Hey, listen.
I live to make him laugh because, you know, I love to see when comedians laugh. When you can make a comedian laugh.
I love to laugh.
Yeah.
I watch comedies and I don't watch horror movies.
Me either. Yeah. No, ask me that. All right, we're going to the little fridge because in here is where we find all the questions. And I have to vet the question first. So let's see.
Yeah, vet it before,
you want me to check?
Because
okay.
What's this?
My friends want to experiment on my birthday by doing something out of my comfort zone. Do you think I should trust them?
No, let me. The second word is friends. Let's look at the definition of the word friends before we look at the questions, you know?
Why do your friends want you to do something out of your comfort zone?
No.
It depends how far. You have to know your friends. And if they really, you know, because sometimes we need other people to pull us out of our comfort zones and to push us to do something a little different. I agree.
Yes.
But I'm not into no foolishness.
Yes.
And my friends know that. So my friends would never be like, oh, let's do X, Y, or Z, because my friends know me and they know my limits and they know, you know, what I expect.
Yes.
So I'm being serious about this.
Yeah.
If they're really your friends, they'll know. But I do think it's important sometimes, you know, to move out of your comfort zone, as long as it's not foolishness.
And moving out is not always negative.
No.
Because it might appear that it is.
Yeah.
Because you're saying my friends on my birthday, which is a special day by doing so. You know what I mean? Do you think I should trust? You see the words? Trust them.
Yes.
If they are your friends, I would say trust them.
There, and good. Very good. Next question, ready? Hold on.
Hey, this could be a whole show, you know.
A whole show. If them go mess up and give away a show in the night. All right. A friend of mine is always treating work like a solo career. How do I get that person to ask for help?
Oh, wow. Well, not Tami. See, Tami doesn't treat work like a solo career. She welcomes help because she will tell you that she needs help to do many things. I don't know, why would you do that?
I'm terrible at asking for help, actually. Oh, them say that we can't upside down. Well, if it's upside down, maybe you'll read it, so.
Oh, the answers are upside down.
Let's go to another question. Let's see.
Let's see. Adulting can be so difficult. Oh, my daughters are watching this morning. Adulting can be so difficult. I feel like I fly go Italy and enroll in a Spanish class with a French textbook.
It's so true.
Any advice?
No advice there.
I've never adult before.
No, adulting is very hard, and I feel like every generation says, oh, you know, when I was younger, things were simpler. I don't think we're going to say that. I mean, you have lived through a few left. How was your first half of adulting?
My first half of adulting, I have never, listen, I'm still, I don't want to grow up to become an adult because I'm not looking forward to that responsibility of taking care of myself. It's so true. Says my children.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I have another very serious question. Are you guys ready for this? And I'm hoping that you guys will be able to help us with this one, both on Instagram and YouTube, and just shouting at your television screen. Why do puss and dog have different luck?
That is an interesting. I'll give you some time to answer that question before we.
I'm gonna let you guys answer the question, and we will read some of the comments when we get back. So do let us know, why do puss and dog have different luck?
Have the same look. By the way, I like to see videos of puss and dog cohabiting together, having fun together, because I've heard otherwise.
Yes, no, you know? They get on. They get on, yes, but they do have different luck. Yeah. All right, on the other side of the break, we have a very special fairy in the studio, and you don't want to miss the magic. More sunrise after the break.
I'm looking for those answers.
Get money from any MoneyGram or Western Union any time of day, wherever you are. Don't know the link up today. Life is better with Link.
The time by Link is
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch the vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
If you are 40 and over, CCRP offers a world of benefits. Access to valuable health plans from Sagicor, discounted home and auto insurance from J&GI, and discounts from over 100 retailers and service providers. Enjoy wonderful tours, social events, and much more. Visit our website, ccrponline.org for details. CCRP, life to the fullest.
I am death.
You know what? Never change.
Ward off death. Obey the road code.
A message from the Road Safety Unit in the Island Traffic Authority.
See it? Want it? Get it at Coors with up to 30% off furniture and electronics. Get a free sound bar with the purchase of a 75-inch TCL Smart TV. Purchase a Blair Lounge set on credit and get a free Samsung Smart TV. Enjoy the games with Smart TVs starting at $22,999, lounge pieces starting at $25,499, and Apple iPhones starting at $79,999. Shop now, pay later. Get ready for the games with Coors. Bringing value home. Offers end July 31. Conditions apply.
Thank you for staying with us right here on Sunrise. Now, the Book Fairy Festival, JA is excited to announce its upcoming event, a whimsical celebration of literature, creativity, storytelling, and wellness. And who better to give us the details than founder and curator and quickly becoming one of my favorite people, the Book Fair. We need to read some more. Shanique Sinclair, we just call her Shans. Hi, how are you doing?
Tami, so good to see you again in your favorite colors.
And I see it in your
girl. I see you looking. Are you looking fantabulous? Last time I said Tami was looking snazzy. You know, today I'm gonna say you're looking very Tony, which means that you're looking very, well put together.
Tony.
Every week I teach. Every time I come on, I teach you guys.
Yes, and guys, fastly is not a word, okay? It could be a word.
Tony is though.
Tony is. Yes.
I like the fact that you bring these books because Tami likes to joke about how young I am, and these and these.
I saw
books,
that you taught her mom.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But you know what? I'm asking the question because people think that books are outdated and we're always going to read on our Kindles, but the Book Fair Festival obviously is inspired by physical books.
It's inspired by physical and even books on Kindle.
Yeah.
What we want to do is we want to get Jamaica reading. So whether you're reading on your phone, whether you're reading the physical book, which I love because I am a bibliophile, I collect books, or you're reading on your Kindle, it doesn't matter. We just want to get people reading because it's so beneficial, and that's what the festival is based on. It's changing the reading culture that we have in Jamaica from an academic one to one of more leisure.
Awesome.
I do want to jump straight into the festival and what it's about and what people can expect because, it's not just adults, which was something I was surprised to hear and learn. So tell us a little bit about, what people can expect at the festival.
All right, so we're going to have a lot of really exciting activities. I want to jump into the children first. We're going to have a children's village because the primary festival, the core days are Friday and Saturday, but the primary festival is a tad bit more mature. We're looking at content that is appropriate for people 15 onward. So what's going to happen to our babies? We need them to be reading too. There is a children's village. We're going to have literature guided sip and paint, all sorts of little excitement for them. People can come and they can expect to be engaged in author chats, mindfulness journaling, author guided writing workshops,
book signings.
Book signings. We're going to have an artisan village on the Saturday, and just so many little things. Yoga sessions, so many little things that are going to be happening, and dimensional storytelling. You don't want to miss that.
What is dimensional storytelling?
So we have to take it back to that whole cultural aspect of storytelling, bringing it back from our ancestry. We are going to have authors reading bits of their work, and they're going to be accompanied by acoustic and live music. So nothing is rehearsed. It's just going to be musicians playing with the energy that they're getting from the readers, and it's going to be led by Amina Blackwood.
Oh wow!
So you know that it's an ordinary thing that we're doing. Yes.
And that's the thing about storytelling and reading. It's always been a part of our lives.
It is a part of our culture.
Exactly. You did mention something earlier though about reading for leisure. So many of us think about reading as just school.
Academia,
it turned us off. it turned us off of reading so many people. And I'm just curious to know if you know, so many people are watching, want to maybe make the time for it. But I'm thinking about even for the next generation as well, how do we get people excited about reading again?
Well, I think one of the key things in getting people excited about reading is having them understand that it's humans who are writing the books that they're reading. If we can, and that's what the festival is going to have, it's going to be a conversation. It's just friends, people coming together, talking, having discourse. I'd want to take it away from them feeling like they're coming to panels and it's school and you have to be a literary scholar to be able to appreciate the work. If you can think that, hey, these books have characters that are written by people just like me, who are experiencing things just like me, who grew up in the same kind of environment as me, or someone I know, you're better able to think of the books as me reading about life, but getting away from life in the process. You understand? I think if we can do that, then we can get people more interested in reading, because people love to read.
That question, but you spoke about them recognizing that humans write the book in this age where we can get AI to write an entire book. It's interesting for you to highlight that for them, because of course I'm not eager to see that time when I'm going to read something that's not written by a human being. Of course, I cannot.
It's happening though. It's happening, and it's definitely an interesting turn in events.
Yes, it is. But for now, we focus on
what I was saying earlier about when you were talking about connecting is, I remember Yende when she was here last time, she was telling me how she was thinking about a character in a book and how she was doing. Like that's how connected she was to that character.
Listen to me. I recently read a book and the character that I loved died. Let me tell you, I was stressed. Man, I was gonna message the author, because I know the author, and I was going to be like, girl, why you doing this? Why you doing?
Tell us when the festival is happening, how people can find out more information and how we can attend.
Yes, so the festival is happening this week. The core festival days are Friday and Saturday. They're happening at the Summit. You can check out more information on www.bffja, yes y'all are our BFFs, it's a bestie festival. So www.bffja.com, and you can get tickets there. I just have to big up my sponsors too, because let me tell you, without them we would not be able to have this festival. Big up Toyota, big up Grace, big up Digicel National, oh my God, Global Insight, IRSS, Print Big, Caledonian Publishers. Lord, I hope I don't forget anybody.
It's okay if you did. Everybody knows you mean well.
Big up all the sponsors. CVM is our digital media sponsor, so we have to big up CVM.
I love just add them in. Before one word answer. Will this promote local writers?
Of course, absolutely. Awesome. And we want all our local writers to come in. We actually have an indie panel because, and when I say indie, I mean independent publishers. A lot of them don't have that platform. Most times when you have book festivals, it's for people who are traditionally published with the big publishing houses Penguin, Random House and stuff. So what happened to the independent publishers who have to go out, write the books themselves, get somebody to do a cover for them, find somebody to print for them, use their own resources? Where is their platform? So we are going to be highlighting them as well.
That's very, very good.
Inclusion is what we talk about.
Our guest has been Shanice. She's Shanice Sinclair, founder and creator of the Book Fairy Festival. Happens this weekend. Absolutely. TK is on standby with the news, so stick and stay. More Sunrise when we return.
No more fear of missing out. CVM TV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVM TV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVM TV News to see it happen. Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Celine, where you going? We can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The Jamaica Public Service Company JPS decision to estimate bills due to Hurricane Beryl's damage continues to draw significant attention from the government. Energy Minister Darrell Vaz has been vocal about his stance on the matter, particularly in response to criticisms from the opposition. He expressed disappointment with the company's approach in Parliament yesterday. Our reporter Trisha Gay Kelly tells us what was said.
Energy Minister Darrell Vaz electrified the Parliament on Tuesday as he directed fiery statements at the opposition, and his ministry's agency, the Jamaica Public Service JPS, was not spared. Vaz expressed dissatisfaction with the utility company's decision to distribute estimated bills to customers since the hurricane disrupted some services. This decision, Minister Vaz reveals, was made without the board's knowledge upon meeting with its members.
Subsequent to that discussion with them, I asked them to, first of all, they categorically stated that they did not and that there was no board meeting that was held to discuss that.
Minister Vaz explains the company felt safe doing so because its license allows it. He's blaming the opposition.
So they didn't need to go anywhere and get any approval because the license that was granted in January 2016, signed by my esteemed colleague and friend from East Kingston and Port Royal, that is what they are using. You have no moral authority on this matter. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Let me deal with it.
This did not sit well with the now opposition spokesman on energy, Philip Paulwell, who defended the license, which he explained was preceded by a previous license from the JLP administration in 2011. Finger-pointing aside, Minister Vaz is imploring the utility companies to accept the external assistance rendered to meet their restoration deadlines.
It's not a good situation, but it is needed at this time, and I'm hoping that JPS will do the right thing, as we all make mistakes in life, and come with something for the JPS customers in the coming hours.
Less than an hour after the minister's statement, the power company issued a public apology and proposed proper remedies for customers. Chief Financial Officer Vernon Douglas also explained,
we'll be giving up to a 20% discount on bills where the kilowatt consumption is about up to 150 kilowatt per hour for in any given month. For the month of July, which will be credited to their next bill.
But there was no comment on the board's awareness on the billing decision. The minister believes someone must be held accountable for the company's move. To prevent such a recurrence, he added the JPS license will be renegotiated in 2027. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
Increase in sexual violence is now plaguing some western parishes. Statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show an over 50% increase in rape and sexual assault in St. James. More details in this report from Courtney Lewis.
Despite recent reports by the Jamaica Constabulary Force that rape crimes have reduced by 32% in the last 6 months island-wide, the major crime prevails in the western section of the island. In St. James, a 32-year-old interior designer has been arrested and charged with buggery and grievous sexual assault of a 7-year-old girl. It is reported that the child and members of her family were staying at a relative's house where the accused also lives. The child was in the room of the accused and was given his phone to watch cartoons when shortly after he entered the room and assaulted her. Reports were made to the Mount Salem police station and the child medically assessed at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. And over in Westmoreland, a 55-year-old laborer was detained on Monday on numerous charges, including 1 count of rape, 2 counts of sexual touching, and 4 counts of grievous sexual assault of a 6-year-old girl. The child was called to the home of the accused, where he held her down and forcibly assaulted her. The child was later taken to the Savlamar Public General Hospital, where she was examined. The latest JCF statistics show rapes increasing by 54% in St. James and an 11% increase in Westmoreland, only 2% more than the previous year. Meanwhile, incidence of rape has decreased by 9% in Hanover and 18% in Trelawney. Head of the Police Area 1 ACP Glenford Miller says the force is working strategically to address crime in the area. The police is further urging parents and guardians to be vigilant and report incidents of these crimes against children. Courtney Lewis for CVM News.
To sports now, Jamaica lost their opening match on Tuesday as the 50-over component of the West Indies Rising Stars Men Under-19 Championships started in St. Vincent. Batting first at Arnos Vale, Guyana made 175 in 49.5 overs. Jamaica, in reply, were bowled out for 162 in 34.1 overs. With 2 days to go before the Paris Olympics begin with the opening ceremony on the River Seine, President of France, Emmanuel Macron, went on a tour of the athletes' village. During the visit, he declared his country ready for the games of the 33rd Olympiad.
Final stretch before the games kick off. With 4 days to go till the Olympics opening ceremony, President Emmanuel Macron came to meet some of the athletes from around the world. They've been settling into the athletes' village since last Friday, including French rugby star Antoine Dupont.
Tout va bien. Ouais. Tous les voyants sont ouverts, on parlait avec Tony. Il n'y a plus qu'à maintenant. Ça va bien? Ouais, ça va. On est prêt avec tes marques. Ouais, je fais avec ce que j'ai, avec le peu d'expérience que j'ai.
We are ready. We are ready and we will be ready throughout the games.
The athletes are ready, and so is the host city. Paris has transformed along the River Seine, where the opening ceremony will take place, with fences, barriers, and police officers controlling passage. The result, hardly a soul along the riverbanks. Just a few locals soaking up the unusually tranquil atmosphere.
We love it because there is no one, no cars, no trucks. We can take our time.
Paris feels like a village today, but hopefully by the end of the week it will fill up and be joyful.
People have begun instead to descend on the free fan zones opened around the French capital. Here in front of City Hall, Parisians and tourists alike can take part in sporting activities like wheelchair basketball with a very vocal coach.
On n'a pas le droit de se lever sur le fauteuil. Pas de portable sur le terrain.
An Olympic atmosphere appreciated by tourists.
And we're from Taiwan. Good memories.
I'm representing Brazil in Paris. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so you can't miss it.
Lovely. A lot different to Manchester, definitely.
A taster of what's to come in France over the next 3 weeks.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a dwe. S24 dwe. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on Flow.
Welcome to Candy Craze, your one-stop shop for everything sweet. Got a craving? Planning a party? We've got you covered. With over 200 different types of candies and chocolates, you're sure to find your favorite here. Create your own ice cream flavor by mixing in your favorite toppings or enjoy our delicious milkshakes, blizzards, dip cones, and Belgian waffle ice cream sandwich sundae. Visit Candy Crate at Progressive Plaza Barbican and upstairs Fontana Waterloo. Candy Crate, making every moment sweeter.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, that. No, brother, no. I'm not that.
Can I see you ever play ref? No, game,
yeah,
no play.
Yeah, but a ball game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little ball, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
That's it. Come together as one and make the violence done.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them. This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Wake me up in Paris. Take me down the highway back to Dallas, Dallas. Wake me up in Rio. Baby, we got so much left to see you, see you. When we wake up, don't stop dreaming.
Listen, I thought working people were excited for payday on the 25th, but I discovered no. On your mark, get set, go, because Paris has never felt closer. 2 days, 5 hours, and 30 minutes countdown mode is on. Nathan, Wagwan, over to you. The Paris podium. Talk to us about it.
Thank you, IT. And this morning's Fan Central Paris podium will focus on the life and career of two former Olympians, two faces I'm pretty sure you all know, can appreciate. It's been a while since we've seen them, but we know they're doing some amazing things in their own space. They are former decathlete Maurice Smith and former 400-meter runner Brandon Simpson. Gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming to the Paris podium.
Thank you.
So we'll start with you, Maurice. You know, as a decathlete, there are many impressive things you've done over your career, but one of them is throwing the javelin. And all of us have been picking mangoes all our lives, so we all know we could be a great javelin thrower. But just give me that demonstration. How do you do a proper javelin throw?
All right, so should I do this on the chair?
No, you can't stand up. No, you can't stand up.
So for the javelin, you have 3 different grips. You choose which one is comfortable for you. So you have the American grip, you have the Finnish, and then you have the V.
Okay.
So whichever is comfortable for you is the one you use. You normally start with a slow run up, and it goes into a cross step.
So everybody's sitting up.
Okay, so you normally start here with the javelin, you do like a little chant.
Okay,
chant. And you run up.
Bondon Babylon.
And then you want to pull the javelin back and keep it as close as possible to your body. Okay. You want to see the point of the javelin here, and you do some crossover step.
And then
release.
No,
so Go ahead.
You know, I know I could have been a decathlete, you know, because I see when I used to pick my gun, man, I'm telling you, I leg of that story, you know, man. I had that same finish grip, you know.
Yeah,
I had the finish grip, you know. It was mine. That was mine.
So when I saw the javelin the first time, I didn't really learn the technique.
Oh, you did that?
I saw them throwing the javelin at stadium.
I just do it.
I say, yo, me a country boy, I fling off a mango enough, me fling stone off a dog, all of them things. I must can do this. So,
love that.
Yeah, so you want to maximize your distance by, you have a tailwind javelin, you have a headwind javelin.
Okay.
So based off of what's happening in the stadium, you choose the javelin that you want to throw. And you know you want to get the perfect
they're giving us a little bit of one of those famous things. Ah, there you go.
So I used to use the American grip, which was the most comfortable for me.
Yeah, man. You can't see the countryman in there. We're seeing it. We're seeing it.
Yeah, man.
So both of you have had like sprinting as a part of your training. Brandon, I understand that you are a budding coach. So we know you're going to be producing the next like great 100, 200 meter, 400 meter champion. I feel like 2028 is my year to shine.
Okay.
I'm coming out strong.
All right.
How can I improve my sprinting?
Well, firstly, both of us have a track club. We're both coaches right now.
Yes.
But the way that you can increase your 400 meter training would be to increase your speed endurance.
Speed endurance.
Yeah, that means that you have to do a lot of sprints really quickly with a short amount of rest. That's kind of different from a 100 meter sprinter. They have a little bit more rest in between. Okay. But a 400 meter sprinter has a lot of lactic acid that they have to train their body to.
I guess people have in their minds that 400 meter, you're doing a lot more long distance preparation, you're running.
Well, some people have that theory. That's not how I coach it, and that's not how I trained when I was running.
Okay. I like that. I think we can look forward to some really good things from you guys. But then, you know, both of you having your years of experience, and I know you gone across disciplines in several ways.
Yeah.
What separates a 400 meter runner from a sprinter? How do you kind of look and say, boy, that man's a 400 meter runner, but that guy's a sprinter?
Actually, you can do it by looking, but you can usually do it by their bravery. If you talk to a 400 meter athlete, they're definitely brave and kind of mad.
I love that.
Because it's a very painful event, and to do it on a regular basis, it's very hard. So, I mean, they're kind of the same type of athlete, to be honest. As you've seen, Fred Curley has gone from 400 to 100, and same with Sharika Jackson.
And I mean, Usain Bolt kind of crossed over.
And he could do it as well. So it's kind of the same type of athlete.
And so for me, Maurice, one of the things that, you know, as children growing up, I mean, in school, at sports, the disciplines we did was the 100 meter, the 200 meter, the dashes.
Yeah.
What inspired you to become a decathlete? What you wake up one morning and go, you know, I want to throw a javelin, I want to do log jump, I want to... Where did that come from?
All right, so growing up in the country, you know, we played a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Play football, we play cricket, go river, go swim, climb tree, all of these things. So when I was at Calabar, there's a guy, they had the heptathlon at Champs.
Yes.
Didn't really know anything about it, but I just heard there's a lot of events and you get one medal for doing it. So after the guy was graduating, I had a meeting, and Coach Herb McKinley, which was my head coach at the time, he said, we need somebody. I said, me will do it. Before the sentence was done, because when I found out there was multiple events that I can do, I said, then make this for me. So I didn't really have someone to really mimic, or, you know, saw someone that did it before. As soon as I heard that there was a multiple events, I said, this is for me. So that's how I really started it. And Herb McKinley also told me, stick to it, because it's not the traditional event in Jamaica. And he said, I think if you get a chance to go overseas and get better facilities to train, you will be one of the best in the world. And so said, so done.
And I mean, he was so correct, because what you did over your career was absolutely amazing.
That's right. I
appreciate
Brandon,
it. Yeah, man.
fondest Olympic memory.
All right, I have two. I forget two.
No, man. If you have a four, just tell me, because all of us wanted. We're on the Olympics right now, so we want to hear what's going on.
All right, me and this man laugh until probably 4 o'clock every morning in front of Miss Tavares. I know she's watching this. Miss Tavares' window, and she used to come out every night and say, "You guys can't go to bed now." We used to laugh and have a wonderful time. But the number one moment on the track was making the final. I made the final and placed 5th, and it was an amazing moment for me, because I can't tell when last a 400 athlete had done that before, and it just felt wonderful to be able to represent my country and actually make a final at that time.
Maurice?
All right, I have two. So, first one was also that memory in Athens, 2004. You know, just having fun and just laughing. Also in Athens, I was still in college, and I was a rookie competing against the world record holder and all these guys. And in the hurdles, which is the sixth event, the first event on the second day, I got second overall in the 110 hurdles. And I beat some of the top guys in the world, and I was just like, yes, I'm here, I've arrived. But the most fun moment was in Beijing 2008. I was the captain of the team. Just got done running the 1500 in the decathlon. I was on the side of the track. They didn't take us off the track yet, and the 4x1 was about to go off. And I saw Nesta Carter right out there in the starting blocks, and he looked over and I said, and then a couple seconds later, the world record was broken, and I suffered across the finish line, and I just remember getting up, not having on any shirt. I was just in my tights. I was barefoot, and I ran out there, you know, just to celebrate. I was like, I'm the captain of the team. I just want to go congratulate the guys. So I ran out, and you know, it became, you know, something very special.
That Beijing run was that still give me goosebumps every time I watch it over. But gentlemen, you know, as Olympians, I know you guys still have a competitive spirit. No matter what, you just can't get rid of it. So I've been asked to referee a push-up challenge, right?
You're not going to be in the challenge?
Wow. No, I don't want to embarrass both of you. I don't want to do that to you. I think I'm just giving you a chance. So come, let's go. Push-up challenge. Right now? Right now. Let's go.
You know, so we need a drink.
Just grabbing the drink. Give them a time. Good? All right. Yeah, this is a special. Oh, IT, are you? IT is coming in. All right. This is gonna be a little unfair, but all right, let's get down, gentlemen, down. No, man, it's a competition. We know you. 5 is too much. And before the final. 5. Let's go.
Come on. Ready?
Down.
Good form.
Good form.
All right.
Ready? Go. Down. 3, 4, 5. 9, 10. But I think I'm gonna do 5 and I'm going better than no, come on. Yeah. Yeah. 150, 17. There we go. 18, 19, 20. No, 80. Yeah, man, I love this. That's it for today's Sunrise Paris podium. Our guests have been Maurice, former decathlete, and Brandon Simpson, former 400-meter runner. Sunrise continues after the break. IT is winning the competition, by the way.
For the Jamaica Customs Agency, the JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. That's right, no light, no water, nor cable bill. Just take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $80,000 or more on 18 to 36 months between July 8 and August 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. First place, free bill payment for 6 months valued at $600,000. Second place, free bill payment for 3 months valued at $300,000. And third place, free bill payment for 1 month valued at $100,000. Plus one winner of $50,000 weekly. Visit any of our locations island-wide to apply or online at quartzreadycash.com. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
At 5'1", I've always been asked, how do you manage to clear those hurdles so easily? Truth is, I've been overcoming hurdles all my life. Preparation equals results. So I always prepare for every hurdle in life. With True Shake, I get 9 grams of protein and 24 essential vitamins. I may be short, but with True Shake, I'm not short of anything.
Grab a True Shake and go!
Did you know that the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, or BSJ as we are known, has been serving and helping Jamaican businesses to grow for over 54 years, now testing over 57,000 products annually? The BSJ develops and promotes standards for products consumers see and use every day. We stand tall as your quality assurance partner, testing a range of products including foods, construction materials, petroleum products, packaging material, cosmetics, paints, and pharmaceuticals. Did you know that the BSJ has over 20 labs in Kingston that conduct these tests, operating at the highest international standards, giving you the speed to take your products from the lab to market, driving your business growth with 100% confidence.
It's the evolution. The Miss Universe Jamaica Beauty Fashion and Wellness Pageant 2024 is back again. Bigger, better, and even more exciting. Come out to the Grand Coronation Finals at the AC Hotel Kingston and see in live and living color special guest Miss Universe 2023 Shanice Palacios, Miss Universe Jamaica Dr. Jordan Levy, and a host of other luminaries as this year's amazing array of beautiful contestants battle to represent Jamaica in Mexico this year. Tickets available online at www.myplug.com. Visit us on Instagram at Official Miss Universe Jamaica for more information. This is the most exciting show on earth. Be there. Miss Universe Jamaica, beautifully confident and enhancing lives.
Back straight. Look into the camera. No smiling.
Where's the boy's father? He passed away.
Worldwide. If you love the rhythm, let me hear you all out, boy.
No man, same plan as before. I booked the flight for his birthday. Yeah.
You're sending me to Canada?
God has a bigger plan for you, my son. I know this is tough for you to understand.
To remember Jamaica by.
You raised a smart boy.
I want you to have a better life than we have here.
Curated and presented by Essence Studios. The Essence Film Festival highlights global Black stories as well as storytellers throughout the diaspora by showcasing original films, episodic projects, animation, podcasts, new media, while featuring workshops, celebrity talks, and so much more. Now, Jenna in Law, a short film produced by The Lab and directed by Jacine Jackson, starring Shaquana, was featured this year. Shaquana Wilson, actress and a model, joins us this morning to tell us about this awesome experience. And we're also joined by Jacine. Jacine and Shaquana, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
I love having conversations with creatives because, as we were saying in the break, sometimes, it's the road less traveled, but it's a road that keeps stories alive and gives us opportunities to do exactly what you all did for Jenna in Law. Shaquana, I want to start with you. How did you even get into acting?
So, sorry, first of all, thank you so much for having me here. It's an honor. How did I get into acting? As you said, it's not a road that many trod because it's less feasible to work out. Many people don't find it practical, so that was my main issue in deciding that I wanted to have a career in acting, and my main supplier of support is my mom, and she's a very stern and practical woman. She actually wanted me to be a scientist. So I was in my earlier years, I was very rebellious because of that. So I grew up kind of sheltered and nerdy, and TV was my best friend. So at the age of 11, I watched Better Must Come, and I saw myself in that movie. I saw people that looked like me, spoke like me, lived like me, and I just decided there and then that this is where I want my life to lead me. This is where I want to end up.
That's so powerful.
You know, to hear you say you saw yourself, so that's inspiration right there, you know, and the desire was born. Before that or right there?
Really and truly, it was I used to emulate, because as I said, that TV was my best friend. So I used to watch the characters and emulate them from a very early age. But seeing Sheldon Shepherd and Sky Nicole Grey, you know, that just gave me a sense of pride, and I just wanted to be them in that moment.
You spoke about the feasibility of us creatives finding work. I mean, what challenges are you facing or have faced? How do you go about navigating finding work and opportunities?
Keyword, navigating. It's kind of hard to navigate myself as an actress, as an upcoming actress, because really I don't have a voice as yet. So, you know, I get, I don't want to say walked on, but I've been in areas where, I've been in situations where I didn't feel as valued and appreciated. I felt belittled, and you know, it's very hard to have a good experience, especially with outsiders, as an upcoming actor. So really and truly, the voice that I'm receiving right now, it's helping me a lot to be able to like network and navigate myself as an actor. To get work.
Obviously, you stay motivated because you're still at it. And I hear you're a model also, so that's a different dimension altogether. You know, so if you're saying if acting doesn't work out, I'm going on the runway.
Acting is it for
Acting
me.
is working out. Just saying, I want to talk to you really quickly about Jenna-in-Law and what kind of sparked this idea.
So what really sparked the idea for Jenna-in-Law is just to have more diverse content. One of the conversations that we tend to have a lot in the film space is how can we have more diverse content. A lot of the movies that seem to come out of Jamaica tend to be more on the violent side. So when you know, my boss Kimala came to me with the idea for like a office-related series, it was a challenge because I'm a big advocate for action movies, but this was something that was completely left field for me. So it was interesting to take that on, bringing this story to life. Well, when you get the chance to see it.
I can't wait. I read that you wrote, directed, and edited Jenna-in-Law. That's no easy feat. Like, tell us about your process.
It was an interesting process. Writing a series pilot or a series in general is genuinely challenging. It was different because I've never done anything like that before, so it was interesting to take on that task. Directing was also a challenge as well. I direct commercials for a living, so it was a little bit different directing a series when you have a budget for a shoot like that, especially over 3 days. You have to make sure that everything is as clear as possible, not just for me, but also for the crew. Editing was a little easier. I edit a lot, so the process was very familiar. So not much challenge in terms of the editing, but the writing is where the challenge really
that's a lot.
I mean, it's a challenge too. I hear you speak about the different roles, I mean, directing and writing, but the writer almost automatically directs in his mind because he knows what he's writing, what he wants to see. He's seen the scenes, and so as the writer, you perhaps would have been doing that too. So when you're directing, you're saying, okay, this is how I envision.
For sure. Because I think all three of those tasks is some form of editing.
Right.
You know, writing, you're editing as you go along from the beginning. Directing, you're editing on set. And editing is just editing the final thing afterwards. So,
I have to ask, so Essence Film Festival, I think that's a big deal.
Yes.
You guys are playing it cool. I like that. That's cool, but I think we can get excited. This is a big deal. I want to know about that experience, your takeaways from that, and let us celebrate that.
Yes.
You first?
Whoever's more excited, come on, guys.
For me, I think the biggest takeaway coming out of Essence is that getting into the international film space is definitely possible.
Yes.
It was definitely interesting, like interacting with filmmakers from the Caribbean, filmmakers from the States, as well as like celebrities. A lot of them, well, a few of them came to us afterwards to find out what next we're doing. Some of them were definitely interested in Jamaican content. So I think that was the most interesting thing for me. Just kind of interacting with those people to see, you know, what the perception of like the Jamaican film industry is like.
Love that, yeah.
Just adding to what Jason said, yeah, it is a big deal because I got to represent my country and myself in the most authentic way possible. I had not one but two projects being showcased at the Essence Film Festival, so it was a very prideful moment for me, a very dream come true kind of moment for me, seeing and interacting with other, you know, people that inspired my journey. You know, we met Essence, we met Daniel Brooks, we met Tisha Campbell, and the list goes on. It was just, it was surreal for me being in that space and being able to showcase my talent like that. And with my Jamaican crew, of course, I felt at home, away from home.
Yeah, I love that. I'm curious to know about your stern and practical mom who wanted you to be a science. I'm sure she's very proud of you. We want to know your final thoughts and words for both of you, yes, for aspiring actors and filmmakers alike, producers, writers, so everybody involved in this creative process.
Right. For actors, I would just say for anyone in the that has a talent and that's what they want to do, focus on it. Focus on your path. Stay on your path. Don't derail. Things might get rough sometimes. It might seem bleak at times, but as long as you keep on that path, eventually things will start picking up and you'll get there.
That's helpful. Just saying.
For me, especially for the upcoming filmmakers, I would say do a lot. Shoot, write, don't get caught up in the technology. You know, technology is always changing. Stories will forever remain the same. So yeah, just do as much as you can.
Love that.
Yes, and get the budget.
And if you can, write, edit, and direct yourself. And why not act?
I'm calling for that autograph early.
Yes, agreed.
Now or later.
Such a pleasure having you both. Thank you for sitting down with us. And you know, like I said, I love sitting with creatives to remind us that this is still a viable option. And you know, when you go for it, go for it with all your might. Your best is yet to come.
Your best is yet to come.
Love
Our
that.
guest this morning has been Shaquana Wilson, actress and model. And on the other side of this break is Tami's favorite segment. It's WAGS, the Brownie Olympics. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Lord have mercy. Just say you don't know anything about this. So why don't do a film about them, dog? Yeah, please.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a
Scene for R1, take 2, Mark.
deep connection, lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Okay, whatever
employers and householders. Access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The Time by Hart.
A father's promise, a mother's lasting legacy.
Happy birthday, my beautiful one. Love always, Mom.
Gifts of love, cherished forever. Each year passes, protection of love remains.
Happy birthday, love always, Mom.
A knock at the door.
Dad!
You know, I promised her that I'll give you this today.
Legacy received. Your love lives on with life insurance from Sagicor.
Your feet deserve to be pampered. For over 50 years, Tami's Shoe Store has flown the flag as Jamaica's #1 shoe retailer, bringing style and comfort to your entire family. Run, don't walk, to Boulevard Supercenter, 66 King Street, downtown Kingston, 10 Cumberland Road, Spanish Town, Sovereign Village, Portmore, or Premier Plaza Halfway Tree to get yours. Snacks, school bags, socks, and belts at unbeatable prices. Tami's Shoe Store, where comfort meets style, meet quality.
Your food tastes the best, it's true. Your food brings the best out of you. Tasty meals that with style, satisfying, makes you smile. Cream always rises to the top, it's true.
Your Foods, sour cream and cream cheese spreads in supermarkets island-wide. Make your best even better.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Mommy, daddy, little pig. Grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, we love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Mommy, daddy, little pig. Grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese post today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Now, But if there is one thing about Jamaican dogs, sprinting in them DNA,
That's
yes,
true.
just as much as it is in our Olympians' DNA. As we count down to the Paris Olympics, we thought it would be fitting to have our own Puppy Olympics. Yes, trainer David Wright joins us to set the Puppy Olympics stage and discuss agility training for puppies. Welcome to Sunrise, David.
It's my pleasure.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Who is this here with us?
This is Bear.
Bear. Okay,
Bear, like
hello, Bear.
Yes.
B-E-A. Okay, okay, fine,
that's
cool.
interesting.
What is agility training? Because I see a whole course set up here, and I'm curious to know what that is.
Agility training is one of the most popular training now. It was introduced in the 1970s, and it was actually wasn't a discipline. It was designed to really, during the confirmation shows, during the break time, it was introduced as a sort of entertainment. But over the years, it has evolved in its own sport, you know. So it's now one of the most popular program on the dog calendar over the years.
Got it. And it takes quite a bit of discipline as well, I imagine.
It does, because see here, there's two basically obstacles that are here that we use, but there are multiple things, because you have the A-frame, the dog walk. Basically, this is the dog walk, and you have the A-frame, and we have the, as I say, the whoops and the and various tunnels and all of that. So there are multiple.
But David, who does the training? Does the dog train the trainer, or the trainer trains the dog? Because some trainers aren't agile. So how could you take them along agility training? Well, you look pretty agile.
Most coaches that are coaching our team, they're not agile and fast.
Very good morning to Glenn Mills and Stephen Francis.
Maybe one at a time, them.
Well, dog training, you know, is not as simple as most people make it out to be. But in regards to agility training, right, you have to have a relationship with the dog. You have to bond with the dog, especially at the puppy stage. Because it's very important, because this is a 9-month-old puppy. Yeah. And he's a baby. And you have to have this relationship where the dog understands now how to really, because any mistake that you make, it can reflect on the dog. And agility is a sport that actually it has to be. It's not like the regular dog sport. It actually, you have to perform based on time and accuracy.
Right.
It's time sensitive.
But can I ask you a question? Is this something that only, I mean, we go back to the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Right.
So is this really just for like puppies, or can you actually take older dogs and do this as well?
No, in fact, it's not just for puppies. It's not just for pedigree dogs. It's for all breed of dogs. Right. The difference between the various breeds is that you have to select a certain breed for, not a certain breed, but a certain type of dog for the agility. Any dog can do agility, but you want a dog that is actually thinking very fast, right? A dog that we use the word what we normally say in Jamaica, dog
sharp,
that all right, I'll just get back there.
Is there a particular breed that you look for?
No, not necessarily. As I said, whether the dog is a pedigree or a mixed breed dog, once it has the ability to maneuver through the various obstacles.
Could we get a demonstration of kind of what you do?
All right, I choose
if Bear wants to.
Right, I choose a puppy that has no experience whatsoever in agility. And the purpose of this is basically to show you what you can do. Show the status, right?
Okay, wonderful.
Right, so I'll try to. Now the thing about
Bear,
all right, I'll try with
the
I'll try through the hoops first.
Bear.
Okay. So you enter from the left. Good boy. Come here, boy. Come. Good boy.
Bear look like him. I look for somebody,
Come on,
you
Bear.
know.
Good boy. Good boy. That's it. Good boy. Right.
Good job, Bear.
Good boy, Bear.
Good job, Bear.
Good boy.
Good job.
Good job, Bear.
Come on, Bear. Oh, let's try that. Come on, boy. Come on, Papa. It's Bear first time, so
first time.
Yes. So it's gonna be nervous. Come on, Bear. Come on. That's my boy.
You can be Bear.
Oh, come boy. You can do it.
You can do Bear.
That's my boy. Come on, Bear. Come on.
You can be Bear.
Good boy.
Hey, good
That's
job.
my boy.
Good job. You can do it, Bear. Yes, good job. Yes,
Come on,
you
Bear.
can do it.
That's
You
it.
can do it. Hey,
You're frightened, Bear. Jeez, I'm we are gonna get
Come on,
down.
Bear. Come, Papa. Come on, Bear.
Narrate it,
Come on,
narrate it,
boy.
Haiti.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to plan for this, Bear said,
Good boy, Bear.
David, I never planned for this, you know.
As I said, I use a dog that because I really want to
sip on the challenges that owners will face.
I love it. Okay, well then, can we see him go through one more time? Do you, so in that short space, do you think he would complete it a little? Maybe he won't be able to go all the way up to the end. Perhaps we could try the obstacle course. Do they normally get treats when they do well?
Yes,
you do.
Can,
okay.
Yes. You can use treat and you can use like toys to actually motivate them to maneuver them.
And can people, if I wanted to train my dog, how can people do you do this? Like, is this what you do all the time, or do you not really want to be? I mean, I don't know.
No, this is what I do all the time.
Okay, I know. You say I know, you know, but I know why you get too much more clarity because I'm busy man. We are gonna put up. Are we sharing details, David?
Yes, I've been involved in dog training for over 30 years.
Yes,
so
it's amazing.
At various stages and levels of dog training.
Okay.
How can people contact you? Do you have an Instagram or no?
Yeah. I kind of stay away from social media.
No problem. No problem.
Because you don't want to take on too much.
Got it.
That's a problem. Some of the
Got it. So we can contact True Pets to find out more information.
Right. You can contact True, and they can.
Wonderful. We will do that. David is really amazing. I've actually worked with David before.
You see what got through now? Come on, come Bear.
Come on, Bear.
I think we need to go for your BRE.
You see the thing with chasing them from BEER to BEAR. I think the BER is kind of troublesome. Yes.
What you were saying, David?
Yes, you can actually walk a dog through the obstacles, you know, just for the first time to primarily get used to it and things.
I said we walk through the obstacles. Come. All right, guys. We are going to do the obstacle course.
Puppy Olympian.
Woo!
Is there is DEER? I'm saying B, not B. It's
no,
D.
As in bread?
It's B.
Yes,
All right, guys. We just got through our little puppy. Watch him want to do it. No, if no one do it, people, don't look at him. Just turn your eye. Turn your eye off him. Him can't bother. Thank you, David Wright. I appreciate it. On the other side of the break, we say, well, baby, goodbye.
Yes.
Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. Just like beer.
Bear said, I'm going to plan for this morning.
He's embarrassing.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The Time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
We needed to raise capital, but our experience with local financial institutions was that they were cautious and slow to act, and interest rates were far too high. We had real concerns about financing our business through outside equity investors and the possibility of interference. Could we get a fair valuation for our business? We had our own ideas about the business and its value. Should I go the traditional route of bank financing, or should I try the Jamaica Stock Exchange? So we made a call and experienced transformation of our business through conversations. I'm John Mafood, CEO of Jamaican Teas, and we're listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
Give us a call today at 876-967-3271 to begin your transformation through conversation. We want to see your company listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
It's the evolution. The Miss Universe Jamaica Beauty Fashion and Wellness Pageant 2024 is back again. Bigger, better, and even more exciting. Come out to the Grand Coronation Finals at the AC Hotel Kingston and see in live and living color special guest Miss Universe 2023 Shanice Palacios, Miss Universe Jamaica Dr. Jordan Levy, and a host of other luminaries as this year's amazing array of beautiful contestants battle to represent Jamaica in Mexico this year. Tickets available online at www.myplug.com. Visit us on Instagram at Official Miss Universe Jamaica for more information. This is the most exciting show on earth. Be there. Miss Universe Jamaica, beautifully confident and enhancing lives.
Baby, gonna waka when you enter my licha.
Trying to get me to the shot. Oh my goodness, hold on, let's talk about Bear. If Bear like anything.
Tami said he was embarrassing.
Bear foolishness.
No, beer foolishness. No,
I'm done.
No, you see,
I'm done.
David Wright plan for beer vibes, but
He barely gets any.
he barely gets any.
No, but honestly, David is amazing. He does amazing and incredible work. But, you know, it was a perfect example to have a dog who sometimes, you know, don't follow instruction.
Yeah. Tell me, you know, when I watch Bear going over there, that was me this morning, getting up, coming to work this early in the morning.
I can't manage. Bear was the highlight of the day.
I want to give a shout out to Ellen Thompson, who is watching from Canada. Yes, and Sharon is also saying a very good morning to Tami and myself. Very good morning to you too.
Yes.
My brother Aston. Yes, Aston, that push-up, I know you say you want to talk to me about it. My brother.
Proud of you about that push-up,
my brother, he was saying, listen, he trained me.
No, I want you know, say you go up against two athletes in a three-piece suit. Yeah, what you feel like? You go on with yourself.
I'm inspired by you.
Go on with yourself.
I'm inspired by you. Listen,
anyway.
If you missed out on anything and you want to rewatch your favorite segment, we've got you covered on our YouTube channel. But I said that is not YouTube, it's YouTube.
YouTube. CVM TV, and for all the fun stuff in between, we're on Instagram at Sunrise CVM and CVM_television. Of course, our roundtable squad will take over after this.
Tell me, I don't have to ask you what was your favorite segment because I know.
Yes, I barely have to say it.
You barely have to say it. Oh God, I enjoy. It's my first time. I can say my favorite segment was the Wags.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, trust me, I had fun this morning, and I love us this morning again.
Yeah, it was good fun, my friend.
Yes.
And thank you to everybody who joined us today. We will see you again real soon.
Real soon. Remember, God without man is still God, and man without God,
barely.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM, see it happen.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Central Expressions, your best source for business, tourism, and entertainment. Tune in to Central Expressions on CVM TV, Sundays at 3 p.m. Repeat Fridays at 9 a.m. Central Expressions is brought to you by the Gulf View Hotel in the heart of Jamaica, from the hearts of Jamaicans. The Orbin Group, Real Essence Media, National PC Bank, Central Expressions, your voice, your culture.
I'm telling you, but that's loving yourself. Know what I mean? Value yourself, think highly of yourself. Know you're very important. Hashtag, I'm a big deal.
Good morning, Sunrisers. Happy Wednesday, guys, and welcome to Roundtable. I'm Raymond, and joining me this morning, my brethren and co-host Nathan. In Jamaica, we just call him Nathan. And our guest...
Thank you, Raymond.
What is
you
true,
are correct.
Nathan? Our guest this morning is recording artist, medical doctor, all-around great guy, Mario Evan Guthrie. And today... It looks like a male version of Roundtable, like we're going to take it over.
Take over.
It is a takeover.
Yeah, deep voice, take over.
Take over. All of you know.
Take over. No.
Sorry. What? So control room is saying, Raymond, don't try going deeper.
Right. You're good. You're at your level.
Now it's time to see what's buzzing in our social buzz for this morning. So this one is mine, right? Because I'm really concerned. The sun has been sunning. The global warming has been warming. And every month for the last 16 has been the hottest month on record. And then Sunday, as in the 21st of July, every country on the face of the earth recorded their hottest day ever.
Sunday gone here, so?
Sunday,
Because
yes.
this week I've been dying.
Yeah,
GPS and
yesterday.
money. Yeah, I feel like it was every night. From every night was Sunday.
And then it's causing so many other strange things to happen because it's not just about the heat, and you could tell us about that, the impact it has. People be careful, keep dehydrated, stay in the shade as much as possible. It's summer, don't make the children be ramping out in the sun as long as they want to.
And drink water. People underestimate dehydration. Wild.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that you don't even feel it coming on. Heat stress. You can be out there fine and you just say, I feel like I'm tired, and the next thing you know, you're really in a serious problem.
Right.
So just be careful, guys. And as Doctor just said, drink a lot of water, keep hydrated. That's a social buzz this morning. And time to jump out of the social space.
And into the bag of things.
The crocus bag of things.
The crocus. It's not a crocus.
No, but I've been hinting that song need to come back. A bag of things. A crocus bag of things. I'm going to stop.
We can't even say scandal bag anymore because that out of it.
That's bad.
You know what a China bag is?
Yes, I do.
You see, you're real OG now.
Yeah.
Real OG.
Yeah. No time for the bag of things. Take it away.
Yeah.
Athletics, and the question was, could Jamaica sweep this race? Of course, all the world abuzz after Usain Bolt of Jamaica won the men's race in world record time, but Jamaica's women's sprinters are fabulous as well. Sharon Simpson is one of them. Shelly Ann Fraser, a youngster, is another. And the best USA hope to break into the Jamaican party here would be Lauren Williams, the silver medalist from Athens. A very fast field to be sure. And when they're away, it doesn't take long for Shelly Ann Fraser, the youngster, running in lane 3 to leave the rest behind and leave no doubt that she is taking the gold medal here, running away from the others the way Bolt did a night earlier and posting a time of 10.78 seconds. Not a world record, but very quick. Once again, like Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann Fraser is just...
2008, he said it, the youngster. 16 years later, she's about to go to her last Olympics. Shelly Ann Fraser Price, big up to you, big up to what you've done. To endure for all these years, to do what you've been doing the way you've done it is... I am a proud Jamaican, and every time you see something like that, you just have to big them up for all they've done to consistently take your country to that level that people can just celebrate and love what we're doing. Ode to Shelly, love it.
And how those 16 years go so fast? That me I said, that's a small teenager, you know?
Wow.
She was a youngster then, though. She's still a youngster.
That was a gold, silver year.
Yes, that was
big
gold,
year.
silver.
She was 21.
21.
Yeah. But I'm not going to add 21 and 16.
No. I can't even add. It's probably about 28.
Yeah,
he's a doctor.
That's
he's a doctor.
Yeah, so anything you say, right?
Yeah, right.
Shelly, we're not all up Shelly.
So as the calculators get reprogrammed, I think I see something hot coming.
Oh, wow.
She points
there's
out
no pizza.
I love how our guests consistently go, but there's no pizza in there. So, let me tell you, actually,
that's what I say, eat on the yard.
Right?
But there's slices.
Before you leave your yard,
slices,
right? There are slices, and this particular slice says, male energy. That's what we're talking about today.
Energy.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
It's summer, and men have to embrace their egos. We have no choice. And you have different kinds of energy and different kind of energies, right? So it's Big Deal by Chris Martin.
What a slice.
Yeah.
So who going to start us off?
All right, so I hear the song, and the first thing that comes to my mind is the notion of the man. Man of the house, king of him domain, man in charge. And I think in this summer, one of the things that we've consistently been having the conversation, the notion of a man in a relationship, the notion of a man in a family, it's transitioning. What we used to see as a breadwinner is no longer a breadwinner, but the male ego still stands. And I think for me, one of the things in transitioning from what I saw my father as a man is, but what I have to be for my daughter, I think we have to really start asking ourselves the question, what is the modern man? What will the modern man do differently? Because my father never go wear no makeup, no matter which daughter I have. But for me, in this world that I live in now, I recognize that for my daughter to have a better understanding and concept of herself and of the men that she will interact with, I have to show her what a good man looks like, the type of man, a daddy who will put on the makeup, who will play dress up, who will do all of those things. So masculinity is transforming in ways that we've not even started to have conversations about, but the male ego hasn't been put in check yet.
Well, let's start it a bit, because like with all of the push for gender neutrality, why is it still male ego and you never hear a discussion about female ego? So if we go back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you have ego.
Right.
And the other one is id.
Id, yeah.
Right? And we all have it. So the issue really is what is considered masculine energy. And then you hear about dark masculine energy, light masculine energy, toxic masculinity, hyper masculinity. And I don't know if all of these labels have become problematic and confusing to youngsters as to who they should grow up to be.
I think it is because, I mean, each of these things have such specific definitions, and the conversations get very muddled when they all come into play. But when I hear energy and I link it to masculinity, I think of the traditional hyper-masculine male, more of how you present, tall, strong, forceful. But I think good male energy really is so much more than that. It's like the traits, the qualities of a man, maybe being stable, focused, assertive, a leader. And it doesn't have to be loud. Doesn't have to be loud.
Well, it definitely doesn't have to be loud. And I think there's a difference between, well, there's definitely a difference between assertive and aggressive.
Right.
And in Jamaica, you know, we also have our own language.
The line between assertive and aggressive.
So if you're assertive, a lot of people will say that's aggressive. And if you are strident, a lot of people are going to say you're ignorant. So one of the things that I think we have to unpack, going back to a point Nathan raised, is that society evolves and we in society will evolve with that.
Right.
So what makes it negative? Because it's a man. And, you know, is there a role still for assertiveness? Is there a role still for stridency? And is that automatically toxic?
Let me say it this way. I think everything that has a negative repercussion has to take two. Meaning, I can have an interaction with somebody and they have an entirely different perspective compared to someone else. I think one of the things that we oftentimes try to be, and it's so dangerous, is universal. So this idea of male masculinity, we make it such a universal thing. When in your own relationship, a woman wants this. In your relationship with your child, your daughter or your son wants this. I think for us, we always have to just come back to a place of understanding yourself first. So that whole idea of big deal. If I think I'm a big deal, that means I play a big role in everybody's life around me. And my role is to ensure that that kind of space that I take up is complementary to what that person needs from me. Not necessarily that I'm overpouring, because a king isn't an overpouring
So it's not
thing.
a one-size-fits-all.
It's not a
It
one-size-fits-all.
different for each person.
Correct. And I think that's the thing that always makes it so strange.
So you shouldn't have dropped the king reference, because all of a sudden Charles III is befront me. However, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we question whether the big deal, Chris Martin version, and big ego are inconsistent, or are they the same thing? When we come back from this break.
You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal.
Jamaica, my name is Daniel Hewitt. The last time you saw me, I was graduating Distinction College. I now reside in the city of Brooklyn, New York, where I work at a prominent nursing home. I've always wanted to become a nurse, but being a single mother and living on my own made my dream of becoming a nurse seem far-fetched. Checking out different schools and different programs, I chose Distinction College because of their affordable tuition, flexible schedule, and their hassle-free registration process. Distinction College offers different programs in nursing, such as pediatric nursing, geriatric nursing, practical nursing, and even phlebotomy. Because of the training I got at Distinction College and the international certification, I am now licensed by the New York State Department of Health to work as a CNA in the state of New York. And it all started at Distinction College. I took that step. You can do it too. Choose Distinction College.
Welcome back to the round table. So this morning's topic from the summer playlist is Big Deal by Christopher Martin. And before the break, we were talking about whether a big deal and a big ego, if that there's inconsistency there. So as we get into this segment, what about each individual's role in controlling their ego, determining time and place and how to showcase that ego?
Before you move, can we define ego?
Go ahead.
It's a sense of self-importance, which is important for everyone to have. So people refer to healthy ego, because in the absence of that, you kind of just lose self-esteem, right?
Yeah.
So we need to have ego. It needs to exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, just wanted to state that first.
Yes, and pick up from there then. How do you keep it in check? Can it be kept in check?
The problem is that some people don't know the limits of their ego, and that's the problem. So some people overinflate themselves, or if they get it fed to them from outside, they allow it to overinflate. So it gets out of check. So you have to have a great deal of self-awareness to keep ego in check. I would say probably that's a good start, having a good self-awareness of how you function within your own ego.
Yeah. How do you view that, Nathan?
There's a singular saying, as a as a Yui Pelican, to thyself be true.
Yeah.
Every time I think of the word ego, I always come back to thyself be true. I think once you have, as you correctly said, that self-awareness, that I know my limit, I know the top, I know the floor, I understand myself, there can't be that overinflation. I don't know something I'm not going to pretend to know.
So there is the issue of inflation, and then there's therefore the issue of deflation, where people are forced, men are forced to. It's not even just self-filter, it's to deflate. You have to dumb down because other people in the room who may really be wrong are titled, you know, like in the army, you look on the right shoulder or the wrist or the epaulets before you determine how much bass in your voice before you respond to a situation. So can it be the reverse where sometimes you deflate to negative effect, not just for yourself, but for a situation?
I feel like men get their freedom to not deflate, though, to be honest. I feel like in culture, in the world, that we
Especially
actually can scream and it's okay. You know what I mean? The women are the ones that tend to be looked on if they... Well, I don't know. So who's deflating this ego?
It depends on the space in which you operate.
In this modern world, because we've had a big debate, especially in our dressing rooms. People don't know how deep it gets. Men aren't going to be breadwinners in 2024 all the time.
Right.
That deflation, when you walk into the room and there's a breadwinner conversation and you know that your wife is the quote-unquote breadwinner,
so
and
in
you
space,
go,
you can't show.
You're silent,
because she make more money.
And I think those things are the big deal conversations that we should be having, and there's nothing wrong with that because you're still a big deal. You know, there's still a role for a big and understanding ego of who you are. I think because we've created all of these concepts around what a man should be. Now, what a man could be. The word should and could here are very important. What you should be denotes that no matter what, you're going to be that. And that makes it very difficult for every man to be everything to everybody.
All right, so in natural systems, when you're checking the ego or anything, it depends on who else is in the space. Now, how do you gauge, Doc, the importance of male bonding for that positive balance of either on this occasion you are assertive and the other occasion you're not?
Well, I mean, it's important, and I think now I've been listening to a podcast that actually says we're in an era where men are not making friends with other men.
That's true.
So, and there's this fear that because of a lack of male bonding, that is going to affect the male as a whole. You know, as a whole. It sounds weird, and I actually think men actually don't do a great job of making friends in adulthood. I would challenge you to say most of your male friends you have now, you've probably had from your earlier days, come through high school, maybe university, if you go through that channel. Have you made any new male friends in adulthood?
Yeah.
Not many, right?
He's a politician. It's the nature of his job.
But there's a difference between acquaintances and bonding and friends. No, the having of a wolf pack, and then again, even that, people call it a wolf pack. The suggestion is feral, wild, and unnecessary. But having a crew, also been made negative. Having strong friends and friendships are important. I cannot see somebody existing in any space without having somebody else to have them back.
You know, I almost balance that argument to say I absolutely agree with Mario. I am seeing a world now, especially where you talk about the advent of social media, our connections to physical beings. We're actually isolating ourselves more and more, and our idea of bonding no longer happens in the same way. He's right. Most of the male friends I have now is not somebody I picked up over the past 5 years or somebody I've met after the age of 30. Most of them I've known them for years.
30?
Who's 30? But so for me, it's hard though. It really is hard because male bonding in this day and age feels different from the men I know. We went to school together, we played sports. I may still play sports and I may have that kind of connection and we talk about football, but they're not my friends. So we don't go past that point.
So I have friends from prep school who also came to my high school. I have friends therefore from high school. I have friends from Chancellor. I have friends from UWI. I have friends from other academic institutions and spaces. And I have friends I've made within the last 5 years.
And all of them remain? All of them hold a space for you?
Yeah.
How do they help to keep your ego in check?
Me? Hold on a second.
I love it.
I have no ego. I'm an angel.
That was your first question, though. And to be honest, I have different types of male friends, and they function in different ways. And I do find that they do cause me to check my ego in different ways. I have some that I can be very vulnerable with, actually.
Yeah.
So I have a space of vulnerability. And with those guys, you don't really have to fluff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And there might be others where maybe you flex a little. But I mean, within being your authentic self. But you might flex a little around some other male friends, because that's how we are.
So there's an aspect to all of this too that sometimes men have become, and I think society has caused this, where because of the hypersensitivity about traditional imbalance and patriarchy living in a patriarchal society, or some say patriarchal society, that we do not step up, we don't show up, and we don't stand up. And that is a recipe for continued disaster at a societal level and at a national leadership level. And I know that that's an unpopular thing, especially as a man to say, but it has to be said, because if the concept of a utopian Amazonia, that does not exist, not even for Wonder Woman. Remember, Wonder Woman left Amazonia and came into the real world. So men have to man up.
Well, the truth is, some of us are not stepping up. So that's a fact.
But they step up.
But what's the step up, though?
Hold on. Is it that they're not stepping up because they can't or don't want to, or is it because they
don't know how to?
Or they don't know how to, or they've decided, say, you know what, it's true, this not just work the beat.
No, man, but what is the step up? Because at the end of the day, one of the first things, when a woman uses the word security, I am going to always say it. The first form of security is financial security. So when you tell a man, big debate, right?
Emotional.
Emotional might be bigger, yeah.
The complaints I get is apparently...
No, man.
And especially in this era where most of them can take care of
There you go.
themselves.
So and that's the point. So if you're going to say financial security is a part of it, the idea of me stepping up is that I'm going to compliment, but I can't step beyond what you're already doing. That deflates me and my capacity to take care of myself.
But why can't you step beyond?
Because you have to define what that step beyond is.
Why does it have to be relative to the other person? Why can't two people do
I was going to say that. Right. And in a healthy relationship, it should be that.
But that's where we should be headed. But if you go back to what we've been taught, if you go back to where we're coming from, many people's relationships is call it a pie of a 100. I cut my part out, and this is the rest. This portion is off to you. Whereas for the truth, it's 100 pies. You're doing several different things.
There's a financial pie, there's a housework pie.
There you go, and that's the point.
Taking care of the children pie.
That's where you look at this pie.
I might have to step up on the house, the house chores.
He was picking one pie.
Right, I might have to step up on that pie. But on the other pies, there are no complaints that I've heard or listened to.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. And I will go back to the place. You talk about the conversations about a man stepping up.
Right.
It's really hard because we're not having the genuine conversations about the masculine role. Where does the male ego fit? Today, because we still start off at the same places of our old world.
I have to hear Mario on that one.
No, I was even answering. I was just saying that I'm a traditionalist. I still come from a generation where I do believe in masculine roles, some of the traditional ones, because that's just how I was raised, and we kind of live what we see and what we learn.
But it can't exist in the world that we live in.
It can exist. It can exist. And the truth is that I don't want it to be diluted, but I don't have any problem with things shifting and evolving. Yeah. It's not the evolution of it. I don't want it to just become extinct.
There's nothing wrong with evolution. The problem is extinction and devolution. And let me tell you this, it can and it has to, because you know what is a time bomb? A time bomb is a man who is unable to self-actualize, unable to matriculate, unable to express himself, and then he snaps, and halfway through police station happens.
Right.
So I'm not into this thing about a man can't be there because society has taught us not to. I'm not in that society. I went to the school of knowing your role and knowing your responsibility.
That's the tradition. That's where we say to a man must suck it up. A man must, listen, your role is to show up, show out, be there, be strong. So this idea of a man committing a murder-suicide, we'll always say, oh, it's a breaking point, because guess what? He wasn't letting his feelings out. But where was he supposed to? Because when he went to church as a deacon, he was expected to be the one helping people out. He's expected to be this. You never find that, you go, wait,
And
you went to counseling?
No, we're up to the break, and I think it's important to say we're not intending any insensitivities, the recency of that event, and that there's not been a full evaluation or investigation, and that lives were lost and families are hurting and have been broken by this. So by no means the reference is intended to small it down, but just to say that these things are a feature of global society in the modern world, and men need support systems to be able to have that outlet or an inlet to assess and to respond. More when we come back.
We have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too God specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till you wake. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me at all, but
what you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished? Yes, we finished.
Now I'm where I wanna be.
The Cut is brought to you.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 30. The hat-trick winning numbers are 7, 1, 0. The four-play winning numbers are 6, 0, 3, 8. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal.
Thanks for staying with us, and you know what time it is. It's time for final thoughts. With such a big deal topic, how do we do final thoughts and make it succinct? So since I'm not succinct, I'm going to exit from the final thoughting and leave the final thinking to Mario and Nathan.
You want to go first?
Nathan, go last. I'll go first. My final thoughts on the matter is we still should hold on to some of our traditional values as men. We can evolve, that's fine. We need to be self-aware, keep our egos in check. And big up to all the men I've seen step up in different ways, not just financially. I used to work at Children's Hospital, see them bringing their kids in. And, you know, in terms of relationship settings, people just need to come together and figure out who handle what. And once you come to an understanding, then make it work for you.
And relate in your relationship, not in some standard that is
not
on
in
a
some
television
standard that's on TV, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I don't even think any more needs to be said. I just think what we all need to find is just healthy relationships. Find healthy male relationships, people who are causing you to evolve, to grow, to be a better version of yourself each day. And don't try to define yourself by something that you aren't. If you're not a loud person, don't try to be loud. If you're not a natural born leader, don't fool yourself. It's not you. And I think we have to accept that in this world that we're living in, it's all about us balancing. Balance. That's always the word I look for.
Yeah.
Let's balance. And be fair.
I mean, cause a tubes of trouble. For me, a lot of it comes to what I call the croaking lizard principle. When that lizard runs from behind the curtain where you love to put up and then fluff, who do you call?
One jump for me. The other day. Anyway, we'll start for this morning.
That's for the online version, right? The social media version. Listen, guys, that's a wrap for the round table today. A special thanks to our guest, very good friend, Mario Evan Guthrie. Sometimes him don't even use the Guthrie. That's how big him is, Mario Evan. He's an artist and a medical doctor. And for the rest of us out there, remember to be good and to be on purpose. Say something kind to everybody you see today, and make I tell you something. The importance of men having strong male friend circle of support, critically important in the rough and tough times in which we live. See you soon.
friends are some big deals. Very, very, very important. For real. This has nothing to do with money or fame or vanity. This one is all about self-worth. So big up your chest and stand proud, and don't matter about nobody, no man no more than no man on this earth. So whether you walk or you a drive car, I tell you if you're white or black lighter, me feel good in yourself, you're a star. Push up on no one and tell all the haters I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. I'm if you tell you, yeah, we're kinda important.